Yay, some Game Awards. Testing the broadcast out, apparently. Add the black cherry to the bottle of water. We'll be all set. So, I've never done one of these before where I just react live to the Game Awards. Or like any kind of event like that for that matter. So I thought it'd be kind of fun. At least be something I can chronicle for myself. If nobody else watches it, then so be it, you know. But if you come along for the ride, then welcome. Thanks for joining. So, right now we've got the whole Game Award music playing here. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit on my headset because it's a little bit on the loud side. But we're going to be starting any moment. Going to temporarily unplug my phone so that I can actually kind of keep up with stuff. Like maybe do the chat on here. So I've got it live, full screen on my laptop here that I'm also streaming from. So this will give me an opportunity to be able to preview the stream to make sure nothing goes kind of dumb and crazy like that. So, all right, let's go ahead and check it out. Here we are. Got somebody watching, it says. Right on. I mean, before I clicked on it, so I don't know. Maybe it's both me. Could be, right? So, Cellophone playing the stream up here. And I'm watching the GameSpot stream, so if this stream is still good, but the stream acts up, blame GameSpot. So there's our logo right there on the bottom corner of the screen there. This is not a GameSpot video. And if they copyright claim it, well, I'll just say, well, it's technically not theirs either. It's the Game Awards, so I'm gonna dispute it. Alright, so let me just I'm gonna send this out to a couple. Okay. It's 1 minute. They should start like a little countdown timer or something, I would think. Be ideal. Sorry, I haven't kept up with the chat. If there's anything going on there, I should have posted something on the actual side there. What's up, Major Montana? Yeah, thanks for stopping by. I know you don't watch everything, but you're a big supporter of the channel. I really do appreciate it. If you're alarmed by that video I did the other day, don't be alarmed. I actually regularly do that. Probably about once a year or so. I'll upload a video saying unsubscribe if you don't watch this channel in a different fashion like that. It's mainly for dead subscribers that aren't technically dead subscribers, so people that maybe just don't watch my videos. Be like, hey, you know, I haven't watched this guy in a while. And it's trying to mainly get some kind of attention from them, but it never works out that way, you know. I don't think I've ever had one person comment like that, but I have had some people unsubscribe because of that video, so I guess it does its job, you know. The first time I did it, I was kind of worried that it was going to affect the view time and view counts and stuff like that, but really has had no negative effects, so I was like, screw it, yeah, I'm going to keep on doing this. Do my little mini purge. I think I lost 7 subscribers or something like that since that day, so it's worked, you know. I mean, it's kind of weird, but YouTube kind of hurts you if you have subscribers that don't watch, you know, like, it hurts your numbers more, if that makes any sense, so. this thing would start soon. Show starts soon. It's already at 7:31. They're just doing this to build the anticipation. Yeah, exactly. That's the way I see it, man. Nothing wrong with the hospital. Yeah, they already the timer. So the 7:30 or 8:30 p.m. Eastern time is for the countdown for the award show to begin. Of course, it said it's build anticipation. Had to plug my phone in, but the cord is just a little on the short side. It's actually my Nintendo Switch cord, so yeah. Had to position in a way where I can still see the chat and whatever. Okay. Oops. Yeah, I'm going to turn down the music just for a little bit. It's an effect you're hearing of the music too, but it's just generic rockish tunes, I guess, you know. Mm-hmm. Check out the little live chat. This is like something that really gets to me, is like seeing these kinds of live chats, because like it's going by so fast that nobody's really going to see anything. Oh yeah, Rip Etika, of course. I guarantee you they're probably going to have some kind of Etika related moment. It would only make sense for them to do that, so. I wonder if there's a more official, like, stream. Kind of curious about that now. Let me take a look here. This is, okay, this is the official stream. Yeah, let's watch this one. Let's not support no GameSpot. Wait. Theirs is actually behind GameSpot's. You're kidding me. Really? Yeah, look at that. Their shit's ahead more. Wow. Okay, well that makes it obvious. Well, this isn't 4K, I guess, but... With Green Day. Ooh, Green Day. Ghost of Tsushima and more. Never heard of that band. Alright, so it's going to get started here in a minute. I mean, Green Day's cool and all, but it ain't got nothing on Green Dog. You know, as the GameSack fans out there would know. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they really don't mean much. I'm gonna actually say something. Yeah. Y'all chose wisely watching the GameSpot stream, people. Watching me watch the GameSpot stream. We chose the right one to stream, guys. I tried IGN before, but yeah, I'm gonna turn the sound back up for the stream. All right, and I'll turn this audio up a little bit.
What's up, everyone?
Ah, shit, of course.
Host for the Game Awards 2019 pre-show. The Game Awards will begin at the top of the hour, featuring musical performances by Green Day, Grimes, and Churches, and brand new looks at Ghost of Tsushima and Gears Tactics. But while the Microsoft Theater fills in behind me and the world gets their popcorn ready, we've got 30 minutes of awards, special guests, and world premieres of our own right here in the pre-show, including a brand new trailer for Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Oh, look at that. It actually starts in 23 minutes, so they're building anticipation.
But there is no better way for us to kick off than by handing out our first trophy of the night, and this is a special one.
Come on, esports coach, let's do
this year to honor the teams that honor their community. The Best Community Support Award goes to a game that listens, reacts, and responds to its players with honest respect and transparency. The nominees for Best Community Support are Apex Legends.
Surprised that
Destiny
Death
2.
Stranding's not on this one. Just kidding.
Final Fantasy 14. Fortnite. And Rainbow Six Siege.
It's tough to say. I think Fortnite's probably going to win this one.
And the winner is Destiny 2.
That's a little bit of a surprise. I wasn't expecting that. But I guess it sort of makes sense. Community support. I guess a co-op game would make sense.
Thank you very much. This is really an honor. I got to acknowledge the people at Bungie who've worked so hard to support our community. Starting with our community team, who are on the front lines every day, interacting with our fans. The core development team, our operations folks, like everyone up and down, just cares so much about this game, and I got to acknowledge all their hard work.
The only thing I'd add is everyone here creates entertainment, and what use is creating entertainment if you don't have awesome fans? So special thanks to our fans.
That's amazing. Well, congratulations again.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Huge congratulations to Destiny 2 for winning our first ever Best Community Support Award. I'm sure it's no coincidence they are also up for Best Ongoing Game later tonight. Now, the Game Awards is a show about celebrating all of gaming, more than just the winners. Throughout the night, you'll see unexpected additions to games you love, check-ins on games you're anticipating, and reveals you never saw coming. Here's the first of many world premieres.
Oh, the Microsoft Theater used to be the Nokia Theater, and they have a lot of like E3 conferences and stuff there. It's not.
I can sense a great cosmic disturbance.
Besides, like,
We
I'd
must
say
be
the show's
prepared
a
for
lot
the
more
worst.
weighted
Time to
towards
change
Nintendo and
history for the
Sony, to
better.
be honest.
Hey, someone's got to be the coolest guy in the room.
Oh, this gonna be fun. Just you wait.
Do you have any idea who you're up against?
Welcome to the Danger Room. I hope
Got
you
some
survived
X-Men
the
coming up in here.
experience.
Yeah.
The Phoenix Force has reawakened.
I will cleanse this world with my flames!
Surprised they're like still coming out with DLC for that.
In 2018, the Game Awards teamed up with Facebook Gaming to honor global gaming citizens. People from all areas of gaming who use the power of games to create a positive influence. Tonight, I'm joined by one of the global gaming citizens we met last year who has a new project to show us. Please welcome Lual Mayan.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah.
So Lual, what have you been working on?
Yeah, for sure. As someone from Africa and also as a refugee, I want to thank everybody that has been supporting me to come up with a game today. Facebook Gaming, Eisenberg, and Lual Deng. I've been working on a game that actually put a player in the shoes of a refugee. It's a game that actually talk about journey and helping people to understand the empathy. And this is something that video game can be able to do around the world. We can be able to change the world and help people around the world and see whatever they're going through playing video game. So it's a game really that put a player in the shoes of refugees and bridging the reality world and what is actually happening on the ground. So I'm really so excited about the project.
Uh-oh.
Incredible. Well, let's take a look.
Yeah,
This game's really woke sounding, isn't it?
I create Salam because games are very powerful to create empathy and to help people understand the journey of a refugee. Growing up in a refugee camp, my mother spent 3 years looking for $300 to buy a computer. And then I taught myself how to create a video game. My mission in creating Salam is to let the world know what it's like to be a refugee. When you buy medicine and food in the game, it goes to real refugees like me. Together, we can
That's
take
kind
small
of
steps
interesting
to make a big difference.
that it's going to have the microtransactions kind of fun towards that.
It's
Kind
so
of
great
interesting
to show
idea.
you games like Salam. We have such a unique opportunity here at the Game Awards to shine our spotlight on games big and small. Look forward to seeing some more interesting indies later
I mean,
tonight.
it literally looks like
This next
a...
Game Awards category also demonstrates this kind
endless
of
runner,
diversity in gaming. The nominees represent completely different budgets, nationalities, and genres, but they all share one thing: excellent music. Here are the nominees for Best Score in Music.
Oh,
Cadence
okay.
of Hyrule, Death Stranding,
A lot of
Devil
good
May Cry
soundtracks
5.
that didn't make the cut, unfortunately.
Kingdom Hearts 3, and
I think
Sayonara
Cadence of
Wild
Hyrule.
Hearts.
Cadence of Hyrule definitely deserves
And
it.
the winner is Death Stranding.
Of course it's Death Stranding, the game that most of the music's actually from other artists is the best soundtrack.
Wow.
You know, like there's
What
not
is
really
going
much
on?
original music in the game.
I don't know what to do. I like your colors.
Oh my
So,
gosh, thank you so much. I
That's
like your
one for
colors
Death
as well.
Stranding. How
are
many
you
more will
feeling?
it get?
I've been nervous this whole week, and I can't believe this is happening right now. I just want to say big thanks and shout out, and also a congratulations to Low Roar, Churches, and Silent Poets for helping us making this soundtrack as versatile as it ended up being. I'm just super happy to be here, and I'm super thankful for all the fans who inspired us to do something super weird, and I hope we can keep on doing weird shit going forward.
Ooh, dropping the S-bombs.
I think we all hope that.
That's
Congratulations.
one.
Thank you.
That's all you get if you want to keep it from being an MA-rated show.
For the past two E3s, there's been one game featured in the PC gaming show that continues to fill our imagination with endless possibilities. I'm talking, of course, about Maneater, the game where you are a killer shark that eats people. If you're hungry for more Maneater, here's a new world premiere.
Ooh, Maneater. I remember seeing this game. I think it was last year's Game Awards.
Humans kill 100 million sharks every year.
Yeah, Red Dead
But
Redemption
only
2, I
5
criticized it
humans
last
are
year for that
killed by
award, but
sharks.
after actually
It's
playing
time
through the
to
game
even the
legitimately,
score.
I understand why it won. Like, it literally did have a really good soundtrack. Death Stranding, what I've seen of like the music and stuff, it's like I don't understand why it won. You know, that's a questionable one in my opinion.
Evolve.
Not everybody made to be a fisherman.
It's shark versus man.
This game looks pretty funny in it.
Man.
Well, it's pretty ridiculous in a funny fashion, you know. It's gonna be on everything. That's cool. Oh, an Epic Game Store. Whoops.
Stephen Curry will be here tonight to
Don't play
award
it on
the best
PC,
esports
guys.
player of 2019.
You're gonna be supporting
but for
Epic
now,
Games when you do.
I have the honor of
Even though you'll
acknowledging
support
the
Epic
winners
Games
for
anyways
some
because they use
esports
Unreal Engine
categories.
for the game. So.
For best esports coach, the nominees are Adrian, Kane, Grabs, Coleman,
Grabs the pussy.
Soaksha, and Zonic. And the winner is Zonic.
It should have been Grabs.
For best
Because
esports
he
event,
grabs
the
the
nominees
trophy.
are the 2019 Overwatch League Grand Finals, Evo 2019.
Are those like plants in the audience? Like, did they plant audience members for
World
each
Cup.
event to get cheers in there?
IEM Katowice 2019.
Katowice.
League of Legends World
I
Championship
wonder what that is
2019.
even supposed to be.
And the International 2019.
You heard how
And
small the cheer
winner
was for that?
is League of Legends World Championship 2019.
All right.
For Best Esports Host,
Nothing
the
tells me a
nominees
world
are
championship like a team
Shots,
that is
Machine,
very
Red
sexist.
Eye, Golden Boy, and Candace.
How come all these people have
And
one
the winner
name?
is Shocks.
It should be Candace because that's the only one that has an
And
actual
for
name.
Best Esports Team, the nominees
The other ones are
are
not real names.
Astralis, G2 Esports, OG, San Francisco Shock, and Team Liquid.
That's probably gonna be them.
And
They
the
got the
winner
biggest cheer.
is G2 Esports.
Oh.
Huge congratulations to all of the winners. Now, we'd like to take a moment to say hi and what's up to everyone watching the Game Awards live in movie theaters across 50 cities, where the Game Awards are part of a special double feature with Jumanji: The Next Level. We're about to take a short break, but first, here's a little message from a couple of the stars of Jumanji: The Next Level.
Man, talk about a long time in that theater.
What's up, PlayStation? We checked out Dreams and got to see the PlayStation versions of ourselves. It was trippy.
We're in a game. Yeah, no kidding.
Especially your face. Yes. It was so handsome.
Would you look at me?
You know things are going well for the
You can be the judge
Jumanji
when you
video
see it for
game when they're
yourself. You should have
advertising
paused. We
the
can't wait till you
Dreams
see
content
Jumanji: The Next Level.
of
I
Jumanji
can't say this
instead of the
enough.
actual
We're in
Jumanji
a
video
video
game.
game.
Well thought of, guys. I guess, and again, can you really praise a game that's bad and make it believable anymore? Not really. Hold on a second. What? Okay. Yeah, for some reason the stream froze on my phone, but I guess it's still going. Because I went ahead and got back into it and it's there. I like how they had to spell out that Jump Force was the best fighting game nominee. Literally, the only reason why it's on there is because they had to fill that last spot.
Welcome back to the Game Awards pre-show. This summer, I had the pleasure of joining Jeff to co-host Gamescom Opening Night Live. And one of the games we revealed that night was Amplitude Studios' Humankind. Here to unveil a new gameplay feature and the first trailer with gameplay, please welcome Jeff Spock.
Hi, thanks, Cindy. I'm very excited and kind of terrified to be here. I'm here to answer a question we've been hearing constantly since we announced the game this summer. And the question is, who am I playing? Am I playing a king, a queen, a historical figure, leader of a civilization? Tonight we can announce that you're going to play you. The idea is that you're going to create a highly customizable avatar that will evolve visually as you play the game. So as you make gameplay decisions, as you win achievements, as you select cultures and that sort of thing, you'll see that evolve on the avatar itself, which means that at the end of the game you'll have sort of a record and a trophy of how you changed humankind. We have tons of ideas of where the avatar system can go. We're very excited about it. But if I talk about them, the programmers will literally disembowel me when I get home. So in order to avoid that, we put together a trailer. So we have a world premiere game experience and gameplay trailer to showcase the Humankind avatar system.
Beautiful. Why don't we take a look?
It all started way back to basics. The good old days. Gathering, hunting, and, well, back to gathering. We switched from a cold to a cool place to settle, and I found the perfect spot for my people. At first, it was just a few walls to keep the bears out and the pigs in. But you know how it is. One district led to another, and it kinda snowballed. Now, the problem was, the neighbors thought the grass was greener on my side of the fence. But we saw them coming from a mile away. All I had to do was give the order. Their first mistake? Bringing infantry to a cavalry fight. Next, losing the high ground. Final mistake, not keeping up in the arms race. But eventually, peace prevailed and we came to an understanding. They surrendered. Peace prevailed and we came to an understanding. They surrendered and I let them live. It turns out, we had a lot to learn from them. And together, we became more than the sum of our parts, a unique mix of cultures and beliefs. So yeah, I would say I left my mark on humankind, and I'm just getting started. But that's just my story.
Tell me, what will yours be?
Looks like Civilization.
For our next world premiere, this is totally true, by the way, I'm not lying to you. They honestly haven't even told me what it is yet, so I am just as in the dark as all of you right now, and I gotta say, it's pretty exciting. I really have no clue what to expect right now, but we're all in this together, so let's all kick back and enjoy this one.
All right, let's see what we got.
Best friends forever, Fu. It looks like this is goodbye, Fu.
Damon, I love you. In 20 years, I will return.
Go, Fu.
Well, this looks really interesting.
Fu, is that you? Damon, I love you. Do it. Apparently, superheroes are popular in this country, so we're gonna jump on that. Right, Mr. Big Shot. What are you? I'm a goddamn superhero.
Superhero? You must mean me.
Of course.
And now galactic superhero rankings? What? Oh. So there is an extended version. 2020 release. Good luck.
Yeah, good luck.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, so right now we are streaming all over the planet on over 50 different platforms. Throughout the night, we'll be running polls for Twitch audience to predict categories like esports player and ongoing game. So stay tuned for them.
Oh boy.
If you're on TikTok, you may have seen we've been celebrating gaming the past week with a special Gaming on TikTok challenge. Tonight, use the Gaming on TikTok hashtag to show us how you're celebrating video games' biggest night. Lastly, we're shouting out the most active game communities on Reddit in 2019. Fortnite BR, League of Legends, and Destiny the game. But now, I think it's time for another world premiere. Here's a brand new trailer for one of next year's most anticipated games, Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about here.
Look, I'm involved in things. Dangerous things. So keep your distance.
What was his name again?
Cloud Strife. This is a one-time gig. When it's done, we're done.
Come on, nobody do something this crazy just for money.
You gonna
stand there and pretend you can't hear the planet crying out in pain? I know you can!
I'd worry less about the planet and more about the next 5 seconds.
Okay, that was pretty cool. You weren't thinking of leaving Midgar anytime soon, were you?
Well, seems this old friend of mine's in a tight spot. A long time ago, I made a promise, so...
I'm really glad to have you back, Cloud. Really glad.
Yeah. Crazy, man. It's so crazy that it's coming out so soon. Even though it's only part 1 of the game.
Before
obviously.
I hand the show over to Jeff, I have the privilege of presenting one more game award here in our pre-show. Here are the nominees for Best Fighting Game. Dead or Alive 6. Jump
It's
Force.
gotta be Smash, right? I mean, come on.
Mortal Kombat 11.
Although I can see MK11.
Samurai Showdown. And Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Haven't gotten it yet. Even for the joke categories that don't matter.
And the winner
esports ones.
is Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Totally agree with that one. I need to play it more. I haven't played it in a while.
It
It's a lot
is,
of fun.
isn't it?
Yeah. Thank you, Game Awards, and thank you everyone out there very, very much. You know, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is really more than just a fighting game. It's an experience that brings
His flesh
people
is a little
together.
more flesh-colored than
It's
I
also a
expected.
showcase for some of the most famous characters, music, game worlds in video game history. And the fact that all of this comes together so seamlessly and so beautifully is really a testament to the dedication, to the hard work, and to the skill of Mr. Sakurai and the development team. This award is for them. Thank you very, very much.
Congratulations. As you can see, we are now just seconds away from the start of the big show. How excited is everybody? The Game Awards Orchestra is prepared. Jeff Keighley is buttoning up his tux, and everyone here in the live audience seems ready to go. Yeah, let's hear it. It's going to be such a special show. Green Day, Churches, and Grimes will all be performing. There are a bunch of world premieres that are going to amaze everyone, and I honestly have no idea who is going to win Game of the Year. But that's a wrap on our pre-show. I'm Sydney Goodman. Have fun and enjoy the show. The Game Awards starts right now.
Well, here it comes. It's that time, just about. Oh, something must have happened on the stage. Should have spiked this. Probably made it a little more enjoyable to watch then. I don't know. They usually do all right. Oh, here we go. I think this is Churches.
Make a toast to the time waiting for tomorrow when we're played out by the band, drowning out of sorrows. What will become of us all at the end of time? We'll be fine, you and I.
I guess that's probably a song they have on Death Stranding or something. It's pretty good. Yeah, I like them. They're kind of like...
We call thee home.
It's
real
not
poppy
the weapons I don't trust, First Minister.
type band. That's what I can describe it.
Time's running out.
I need to fix this.
It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed.
I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
You are unfit to wear this crown.
Kill every last one of them.
I'll keep her real safe. Going dark. We need your help, Dante.
Now, please welcome your host and the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
Or as Angry Joe likes to call him, Geoff Keighley. Never gonna live that down, Joe.
Welcome to the Game Awards 2019.
Geoff.
I'm Jeff Keighley. It is such an honor to be here. You guys ready to celebrate video games tonight? I can't believe
The
this
Dorito
is the
Pope
5th
himself.
anniversary of the show, and it's so great to have all of you here. We've got so many amazing special guests, Mr. Kojima, Reggie, Mr. Miyazaki. It's so exciting to have everyone here with us
Ninja,
tonight
of
to
course.
celebrate games. First of all, let's give it up again for Churches and the Game Awards Orchestra. Wasn't that beautiful? Amazing. You know, tonight, one of the things that really amazes me about this show is how we connect the world around games. And we are live on over 50 platforms around the world. So I want to say hello to everyone here, but also everyone watching around the world. If you're in Europe, I know it's late at night. Thank you for staying up. I think we're going to make it worth your while. We've got a lot of cool surprises for you tonight. So millions of people coming together, all to celebrate video games. Now, our show tonight, yes, we're going to have awards. Yes, we're going to have a lot of brand new game announcements and surprises for you, so stay tuned for that. We know you like those. And we've also got performances by Green Day.
I thought they said he was putting his
Grimes,
tux on or
so
something.
stay tuned.
He's not
It's
wearing a
been an
tux. He's wearing
outstanding
a
year
suit.
for games. But to kick things off, let's get to our first award. And right now, let's bring out our first presenter. He is a screenwriter and producer known for The Dark Knight and also the co-creator of Westworld. Please welcome Jonathan Nolan.
Good evening. I'm here to present the award for Best Narrative. We talk a lot about narrative in Westworld, where our guest characters choose their own paths with branching storylines that change based on their actions. It's an idea that we invented all by ourselves. You're welcome. The truth is, in any given year, if someone asked me what the best storytelling I saw that year was, my answer as often as not isn't a movie, it's not a show, it's a game. Games like Fallout, BioShock, Half-Life, Red Dead Redemption, all hugely influential on our work. And you can see the echoes of those games in our show. Evan Rachel Wood's character Dolores has more than a little in common with Elizabeth in BioShock Infinite. James Marsden's character Teddy was, of course, based on James Marsden's character in Sonic the Hedgehog. And of course, I'd be remiss if I failed to mention the debt of honor that Ed Harris's character, the Man in Black, owes to Kubrick. So it's a true honor for me to be here tonight to recognize the amazing, thoughtful, and groundbreaking work in narrative this year. Here are the nominees.
Best Narrative.
Where is your son?
In good hands.
I've heard that game's actually got a really good story.
A dream I had last night.
Sam, if we don't all come together again, humanity will not survive.
In the great city, there's a dead body behind the hostile cafeteria.
I've heard that game's got a really good story too.
Hungry for adventure? Our colony has a place for everyone.
That's a tough one. I think Death Stranding's got this one, but
and the winner is
I think Plague Tale has a
Disco
chance.
Elysium.
Disco Elysium, yeah. Probably a little indie cred that
Disco
way.
Elysium always wins the Game Award for Best Role-Playing Game.
Oh, they didn't even have that one on the show? Wow. Best role-playing game is not even worthy of broadcasting on the show.
It's
Wow.
absolutely surreal to be here. And honestly makes me really speechless. But I definitely want to thank everyone who believed that this game exists when we first started talking about it, because a lot of people didn't. And I want to thank the industry for welcoming us. It's been absolutely amazing. And of course, I want to thank our fans who really proved that these kinds of narrative games have their space in this industry. And yeah, thanks a lot. Woo!
So, that mic stand's a little too short. Everybody's ducking down to talk into it. Need to prop it up like I'm doing with my laptop.
We have such a big
Grand Theft
show
Auto 5
ahead.
box I
Now, I
got
wanted to
for it.
mention right now on Twitch, we've got over 900,000 concurrent viewers watching the show right now, including co-streamers. So, sounds like you guys are excited about what we have going on. And of course, we're live on over 50 platforms. And the fans on Twitch are predicting who will take home the Game Awards tonight. Right now, we've got a poll open with the Twitch extension. Who does the audience think is going to win the Best Esports Player Award? You can vote now, and in a little while, we'll take a look at your predictions. Tonight, we've got more awards, great music, and of course, game premieres. World premieres are a big part of this show, and you guys have a lot of expectations on the internet for things. There are lots of rumors, lots of leaks, and then sometimes there's surprises that come out of nowhere. Enjoy this.
See what this is about.
Let's suppose that you were able every night to dream any dream you wanted to dream. And that you could have the power within one night to dream 75 years of time. And you would naturally, as you began on this adventure of dreams, fulfill all your wishes. But now let's have a surprise. Let's have a dream which isn't under control. And then you would get more and more adventurous. And you would make further and further out gambles as to what you would dream. And finally, you would dream where you are now.
To xCloud? Or Scarlet, even? New Xbox? Xbox Series X. Wait, is that the new console? Or is that xCloud? Oh, okay, it's a new console. Wow. Huh. It literally looks like a computer. It's even tall like a computer tower. That's really wild.
And now,
but it's
he's the
shaped
head
like a
of
Bluetooth
Xbox.
speaker.
Please welcome Phil Spencer.
Xbox Series X. That's the Lockhart or Anaconda or whatever.
For 18 years and 3 generations, we've designed Xbox consoles to power your dreams. We see a future where you're instantly absorbed in your games, where worlds are even more lifelike, immersive, responsive, and surprising. Where you are at the center of your gaming experience. Next holiday, Xbox Series X will lead us into the future of console gaming. Our
Take that,
fastest,
Sony.
most powerful Xbox will set a new bar for performance, speed, compatibility. Developers around the globe are already hard at work building games for Xbox Series X. Our 15 Xbox game studios are developing the largest and most creatively diverse lineup of exclusive games in our history. Tonight, I'm proud to reveal a project early in development from an incredibly talented, creative team who are no strangers to the Game Awards. What you're about to see was all captured in-engine as being built to take full advantage of Xbox Series X.
Not the best name. Clearly. Ninja Theory, okay. Oh shoot, I wonder if this might be a new Hellblade or something. It's got that kind of vibe. And it's the chick. I'm there, man. I loved Hellblade. That was like... That was my game of 2017. I'm thinking this one's a prequel, though. Because it says Hellblade 2 Sinuous Saga, but it's got hints that suggest that it's actually a prequel. But then again, the whole storyline of that game series is really weird to begin with. There's a lot of psychological shit going on, so I don't know, maybe it is an actual sequel. But that's really cool. I was kind of expecting they would have done something a little bit different, though.
All right, the fun is just beginning. Let me assure you, we've got some other great surprises coming up here at the Game Awards. Now, we just ran a poll on Twitch to see who you think is going to be recognized as the best esports player, and the results are in. The Twitch community picked Faker. All right, that award is coming up next. An NBA superstar, Stephen Curry, is here to hand it out. We'll see if you guys called it correctly. And still to come in the show, we've got performances by Green Day and Grimes, more amazing music from the Game Awards Orchestra, special announcements from League of Legends, Fortnite, and Apex Legends. Norman Reedus is here. Reggie's in the house.
Is the Funky Fetus here, too?
And we've got a lot more of surprises. That is all coming up. But first, last year we started a new initiative with Facebook to spotlight unique stories about the gaming community around the world. This year, we've got 3 new amazing stories about global gaming citizens. I'm so proud to have these in the show, and I just can't wait to share them with you tonight. Here's our first global gaming citizen for 2019.
I was born as an Afghan refugee. Growing up with the fear of, am I going to be able to go to school or not, was always with me. I'm not able to go back to my country. Afghanistan is a very traditional country. There is a huge problem here for women accessing education. So I decided enough is enough, and I thought about coding. Code to Inspire is the first computer coding school for girls in Afghanistan. We've developed so far more than 20 games. Our students told me we are very tired of playing games that the men are superheroes, and it's always pretty white men. So I was like, then why you just don't create your own game? Afghan Hero Girl. when they see the game that they are playing are made by women.
Start
That's
basic,
an
you know, make your
empowerment
Mario
that
clones first.
They understand that they have a voice and they should be heard.
But it's cool. I support it, you know. It's just, I would think that they would make something different.
The past and future are colliding.
Let the new era begin.
Oh, Joker.
Well, aren't you just as cute as a button?
And aren't you just as creepy as
Flattery will get you nowhere, dearie.
Whoa.
Rated M for mature.
That's such a weird commercial. It really is intriguing though, but like, why bother paying
Nintendo
for
Switch has
advertising?
games,
You're gonna get a
lots
bunch
of
on the show.
To play anytime,
Because you're
anywhere.
like up for 9 awards.
Find the games you want to play your way on Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch Lite.
That looks pretty cool. If it's PlayStation VR, I'd check it out, but I don't have Rift or whatever. Free updates are always cool. I have a feeling the control's gonna get snubbed really hard tonight because up for so many awards.
Please welcome three-time NBA champion.
But every award
and
it's up
two-time
against is
most
against
valuable
Death
player.
Stranding, and I
From the
just
Golden State
I can't see it
Warriors,
losing or
it's
winning over Death
Stephen
Stranding
Curry.
on any category. So
What's going on? As some of you may know, I had my own gaming-related injury recently. I went for that triangle button, and next thing you know, I'm on the floor, and you know, 2K is no joke. So once again, esports is the fastest-growing sport on the planet, and still breaking records with massive multi-million-dollar prize pools, and the award for Best Esports Player recognizes both outstanding play, regardless of the game, and also good sportsmanship. So here are the nominees.
Best Esports Player.
Good ball out. He tries to jump away, but Perk splashes forward. Understand United won't save you now.
And the game award for best esports player goes to Booga.
Wow. Thank you guys so much. This is like the best way to end off my year, honestly. Thank you all to my fans, my family, my friends, my team Sentinels, and most importantly, Epic Games for making any of this possible. And I'm so glad to be a part of this community, and I can't wait to see what the future holds. Thank you guys so much.
I hope that's the last one.
On your feet, old blood. Not dead. Yet.
1,000-year war. Just to start the apocalypse.
Beautiful, deadly, right in our way. That's about right. No storm can stop us.
I mean, it sucks that they went with game. Sucks they went with Gearbox because it means I'm not buying it. They should have chose their publisher more carefully there. Not until Randy Pitchford gets the boot, you know. I'll buy it used if it has a physical copy.
Oh, you noticed that, yeah. PlayStation 5. All right, this show's on fire. I'm here with Keith Lee, the CEO of Counterplay, and Steve Gibson, the president of Gearbox Publishing. Guys, brand new announcement, brand new IP, new game. What is Godfall?
Godfall is a brand new IP set in a brand new fantasy universe filled with heroic knights and mysterious magic. We call it a looter slasher.
All right, so looter slasher. Tell us a bit about how is this going to play?
So we're here to reinvent combat for loot-driven action RPGs. We'll have third-person, real-time melee combat as you hunt for awesome loot. You can also play the game in solo as well as in co-op. It's going to be fun for everyone.
Well, it looks absolutely incredible. That was all in-engine. You can see the game that we're going to get to play there. Steve, from Gearbox's point of view, you guys nominated tonight, obviously, for Borderlands. Congrats on that. But how do you guys fit into this picture with Sony and with Counterplay?
Oh, man, we love our co-op and our gear at Gearbox, so here we are, man. When Keith showed us Godfall, it was so amazing to us. We had to call our friends over at Sony, our friends over at Epic, say, hey, help us make this work on your technology and your hardware. Keith, we're going to do everything we can for you, man. And we're excited. We're so excited to announce this is going to be this is launched exclusively on the PlayStation 5 and Epic Game Store this holiday.
All right, holiday 2020.
This holiday 2020.
We're going to get, PlayStation 5 games. What's going on? All right, this is amazing. Well, guys, congratulations. It looks absolutely incredible. I'm sure we'll see more next year, right?
You sure will.
Awesome. All right, congrats on the announcement. Awesome, guys. All right,
Gearbox
we'd like to welcome some.
Aliens,
we'd like to recognize some other of our winners
tonight. I'm a huge fan of the Aliens
So in
franchise,
the category of best audio design for best in-game audio and sound
probably
design,
the worst
those
Aliens
nominees
game
are
ever. So.
Call of Duty: Modern Warfare, Control, Death Stranding, Gears 5. Resident Evil 2.
No cheers for Gears 5, huh?
Okay, fan favorite. And Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice.
I think COD, honestly.
And the Game Award goes to Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Congratulations.
And it
to the guys
deserves
at
it
Infinity
because
Ward.
I don't know if you've
All
played
right.
that game or not, but
For
the
best
sound
strategy
design is
game,
really
focused on
good.
real-time or turn-based strategy, those nominees are Age of Wonders Planetfall, Anno 1800, Fire Emblem Three Houses,
Fire Emblem,
Total War Three Kingdoms, Tropico 6, and
Could be-
Wargroove.
Could be Total War, though.
And the game award in that category goes to Fire Emblem Three Houses.
Although I disagree with it being a strategy
All right.
game,
In the category
it's more of an
Content
RPG.
Creator of the Year.
Just 'cause
For a
it has
streamer or
that.
content creator who made an important
Oh, where's
positive
Ninja?
impact on the industry
Where's
this
Ninja
year.
at, huh?
The nominees are Courage, who's in the house here, Dr. Lupo, Ewok, Gref, and Shroud. And the game award goes to Shroud. Congratulations. All right, well, we've had some great world premieres and announcements to start off the show, and we've talked about Xbox, we've talked about PlayStation, another platform we probably should talk about now. We have another world premiere, brand new game announcement that I don't think you guys are expecting, but we're really excited to share with you here on the Game Awards. Check this out.
Not expecting, huh? We'll see about that. Square Enix, okay.
It is time to choose. Accept your fate and await oblivion. Or make a stand and fight for survival. Step into the light, young hero. Be brave.
Well, it's a Final Fantasy game, clearly. Oh, it's not. Bravely Default 2, okay. Well, I don't know enough about Bravely Default, honestly, so... But, I mean, there's obviously some Final Fantasy heavy vibes there, so I guess, I don't know if it's, like, somehow tied to it, but...
All right, right now I'm joined by my fellow Canadian, Rebecca Ford, Live Operations and Community Director at Digital Extremes. Is that for Canada or for Rebecca? For both of them. All right, Rebecca, welcome to the Game Awards. You've been up here before. Warframe, tell us, what's the latest on Warframe?
You know, we've been making this game for 7 years, and each year we update it with the Space Ninja flair, but we think it's time to go Space Pirate, and this whole Empyrean thing is what our community wants to know about.
Yes, I know. You guys have teased that. What can you tell us about it? When's it going to come out?
Well, we were thinking on PC we would launch it right now.
Oh, okay, here we go. So Empyrean's live right now. All right, that's fantastic. And people will be able to get their hands on it tonight. Anything
So much
else
for
that we should be,
crossplay.
keeping in mind?
Yeah, our PlayStation 4 and Xbox
Still
One
keeping their
Nintendo have
updates.
the Rising Tide update, which means they are now preparing for Empyrean. Nintendo Switch will come soon, and it's really just, if you've been following Warframe's story, there's a lot to find in this update. So why not launch it on PC?
Okay, so it's out right now on PC, and we're going to take a look at it.
Yes.
Okay, check it out. Well, thanks, Rebecca. Let's take a look at Empyrean for Warframe. Thanks.
Space combat.
Tonight, we're happy to welcome Samsung as a new partner of the Game Awards, and throughout the night, you'll be hearing from my fellow Canadian, lots of Canadians tonight, Linus Tech Tips about Samsung's QLED TVs, which are optimized for the best gaming experience. Take a look.
I'm Linus from Linus Tech Tips, and I'll be talking about some of the ways living room gaming is better than ever. When I was a kid, my first gaming TV was about this big, and it had a VHS player built into it. Not very immersive. With a Samsung QLED TV, not only can you see more than ever before, but at 4K resolution with sizes of up to 82 inches, the image clarity is unbelievable. And with Samsung's 10-year burn-in guarantee, you can game without worry.
My name is
Downgraded
Soleil.
it to 10
Many
years. It
people
used to be
know me as
lifetime.
Ewok. I am deaf and I play Fortnite and I'm 14. I was just a streamer with a very small following. In the past 14 months, everything's really taken off and it's been absolutely incredible. I mean, I've become the first woman in FaZe Clan. My goal is to see many more females playing and considered at an equal level, and I really want to see that explode in the gaming world. I think that would be really nice.
Oh wait, is she like deaf or something? Is somebody else just like talking for her?
And Ewok's here with us tonight. We're so glad to have her with us. All right. Here with me now is Daniel Ketchum. He's the Senior Art Director for Magic the Gathering. Dan, welcome to the Game Awards.
Thank you.
I think she should have won.
You're on brand. What's next?
Well, Jeff, I'm excited to tell you that in January, Magic will be
Man, it's
returning
not like the award
to one of our
matters.
most beloved worlds. So the last time we went to Theros, a world of gods, myths, and monsters, we saw our hero, Elspeth Tyrell, my favorite planeswalker, betrayed by the gods and banished to walk the underworld. But now our hero is ready to defy death and escape her fate. And I'm here to give you a sneak peek at what's in store for her. Now with music by Ramin Djawadi, this is the trailer for Theros Beyond Death.
All right, check it out. Thanks so much.
So I'm a little confused by this because Magic the Gathering's a card game. Would you have saved that boy or girl if you knew they had a zombie face? Probably not. Assuming that they were cute and innocent based on their backside. Now you're drowned. That represents people that fall into the trap of Magic the Gathering card buying. It's a never-ending trap of spending tons of money to keep up with it. And seriously, it's an expensive hobby, man. I've done it.
All right, the new game announcements just keep rolling here at the Game Awards. Eventually, we'll get some games you already know about, but let's keep going with things you haven't seen before. Here's another world premiere.
PlayerUnknown production. Playprologue.com.
Now, she's a creative director and the lead art designer from the Evil Within series. Please welcome Ikumi Nakamura.
I thought she got...
Hi.
Guess she didn't get fired
Please
or
bear
quit.
with
There was like a
my
rumor
English.
about that.
Okay. Good art can change over time, but great art stays great. Great art great art sparks joy in our brains and helps us to change the way we think. Because sometimes we need to change to survive. This year, I had a big change in my life, and it's been a crazy year.
She's pretty wild, isn't she?
But I'm alive. Was it a crazy year for you? Yeah? You are not alone because I'm here. And we have great games with great art. Here are the nominees for Best Art Direction are
She looks like she stepped right out of a Suda 51
Best
game.
Art Direction presented by Samsung QLED.
Literally. Control? Okay. Pretty good. That's my pick right there. Grace was a really beautiful game. Oh, that game does look kind of cool too. I don't think I've seen that before. Yeah, I really like Link's Awakening art design too.
Yeah. As you know, I am a fortune teller. I can see Mieta. and the winner is Control.
Wow. Control didn't get snubbed for one. It does look really good visually, I'll admit, but I don't know. I was still rooting for Grease personally.
Wow. This is incredible. I'm trying to avoid any explicit language right now. I think the big thank you goes to the art director, Janne Pulkkinen. He is an amazing person. He's worked at Remedy for a long while, and he had this crystal clear vision of what he wanted to achieve with Control. And he did amazing things together with his team. I also have to thank Stuart McDonald, who is the world design director, and Antti Puomi, who handled the characters and all the creepy monsters that existed in this game. And I can't imagine a better group of artists and talented creative people to work with. And this is thanks to you guys. Thank you so much for your work.
All right, congratulations to the guys at Remedy. We've got lots more awards coming up. But right now, I'm here with Donald Mustard, Worldwide Creative Director for Epic Games. Donald, welcome back to the game. It's a yearly thing, I feel like. We always get to hang out.
Yeah, it's fun. This is great.
Well, you guys have built quite a franchise in Fortnite, and the last couple years have just been so crazy for you guys. But what I love is that you're constantly innovating with this game.
That's what we're trying to know. It's I think we're all just trying to make stuff that we think is fun, that we think is cool. And you never quite expect something to take off the way that Fortnite did, right? But once that momentum happened, we're just like, man, how do we we gotta lean in, and how do we find ways to really just push the idea of what a persistent, virtual place can be. And so that's why even this year,
Marshmallow
it's like
concert
the
was
concert.
insane.
Yeah, we start the year off with a concert
Yeah.
that has, over 10 million people in it. We roll into, huge.
Oops. Shoot, what happened there? Well, it's not like it's important.
Yeah, something pretty cool is gonna happen in a few hours. And on Saturday.
On Saturday, you guys probably have seen teasing a little bit about something that's happening at Risky Reels, tied to Star Wars.
Yeah.
Rise of Skywalker, right?
Yes, and it's pretty cool.
What can you tell us about it?
I probably can't tell you much, but I have a friend who can.
Okay, let's take a look.
Thanks, Donald. Hey, everyone, it's J.J. Abrams, director of The Rise of Skywalker. Join me in Fortnite on Saturday for an exclusive look at the movie. To see the whole thing, you got to be in the game, so I'll see you in Fortnite on Saturday. Thanks.
So how's that work exactly? Like, do you just go to the lobby of the game, or do you
so
have to go to
cool,
a certain
and
spot
I think, some people online are just
and
like,
try to
you're
watch
just
it while
running a
people are
clip or
trying to
whatever,
kill
and
you?
I don't know how much you want to do. You and I have been talking all year about, building a live experience around this. I'm excited. I'm going to get to actually be in the game as well, kind of interacting with JJ. And I don't know how much you want to tell us about it, but it's going to be a live participatory experience, right?
I think it's going to be like something that no one's ever seen before, ever. I mean, JJ and Jeff, we're going to be live.
Yes. Oh, and we're also, that's the glider we're going to get, I think.
There's
right?
also going to be that.
Exactly.
Wait, so hold on.
TIE Whisper glider.
That's
Just
what
like
happens.
Star Wars.
That's what happens when you do it live, right? So
you never know. There's an attack happening.
everyone who shows up, like as you drop out of the battle bus, you're all gonna pop those out. Like everyone that shows up is gonna get TIE Whispers. It's awesome. You're flying around, and JJ and Jeff will be there live in the game, and we're gonna see this awesome clip from Star Wars. It's brief, but I've seen it many times. It's very, very good.
Yeah.
You want to see it. And then some other crazy stuff's going to happen, and you should come.
Yeah, no, I'm really excited about sort of what this means, I think, for sort of programming inside of games, shared experiences like the Game Awards, people all coming together watching this, but this is inside the game world. I'm really excited about what is going to happen on Saturday. So right from the Game Awards to that. But before then, I know you've got some other, some cool things that people can pick up in Fortnite,
We
right?
do. So there's one more thing.
Yes.
So right now, you can go to Fortnite, and these are now available in the game. These are some of my favorite characters of all time, Rey and Finn, and the awesome new Sith Trooper, and they're in the game right now. You can go get it to get loaded up for Saturday.
Amazing. Well, I got to say, we are really excited about what you guys
Probably
have
gotta spend
put
those
together
V-Bucks,
with you,
so come
Lucas
on,
and
let's be
Disney,
real here, guys.
to have this come together this week. And I know these things are never easy to pull off, but yeah, I'm really excited about what it's going to be. So Saturday,
Saturday,
Fortnite,
2
right?
p.m. Eastern, and it's live. Like, we're doing it live, and it's going to be amazing and crazy, just
All
like
right.
this.
I was going to say, we'll be there, and there'll probably be TIE Fighters. There'll be other crazy things going on. Donald, thanks as always for coming by the Game Awards. Good luck. I know you guys are up for a bunch of awards tonight as well. And we've got much more Game Awards coming up.
Thank you.
Donald Mustard.
Later.
Thanks, everybody. All right, well, we've got a lot of brand new game announcements tonight. And this next one comes from a team up in my home country of Canada. I keep mentioning Canada, but this is a game that I think you'll be surprised by. And I saw it and I said, hey, this would be a cool thing to announce at the Game Awards. So check it out.
Fight demons. Yeah, hump that rock. Oh, she's got multiple limbs. Sons of the Forest. Ah, okay. Yeah, I've heard about that game, The Forest. I haven't played it yet, though.
Sons of
pretty
the
good.
Forest. We got some cool stuff tonight. All right. Well, one of the most played games in the world is League of Legends. And tonight, we're happy to have Riot and its new Riot Forge division with us to reveal their first single-player experience for the franchise. Take a look at this.
My king. Long have you waited. Now, the time has come for your revenge. A heroine across all Runeterra. Suffering. Ruin. They will know your name.
Ruined King, Airship Syndicate. I'm here with Joe Mad. Joe, you guys have made some amazing games over the years. First of all, congratulations on working with Riot. To reveal you guys making the first game, what it is. Tell us more about what we just saw in that teaser.
Yeah, so I'm so excited we can finally talk about this. I was sure I would leak it before now, but we are doing the first ever Riot Forge game. And as you saw, it is The Ruined King, a League of Legends
We need
story.
more Joseph Ferris,
we're
from
basically building on our
2017 Game
experience making Battle Chasers and Darksiders
Getting all drunk
to
on
create
stage and
a
cursing out and stuff. That's what we
story-driven,
need, guys.
turn-based RPG.
He
We have
was
a
a
new take
badass.
on turn-based combat that's really cool. Obviously, the art and visuals that our studio is known for. And the story takes place after Burning Tides. So everyone believes Gangplank is dead. Bilgewater is in chaos, and you'll actually play as some League champions and explore Bilgewater, the Shadow Isles, and we have a lot of other surprises as well. And Poros. They're mandatory, apparently.
All right. Well, it sounds like this is something you've been working on for a little while, too, right?
We have, yes. And I can't
Kept
say
a
any more.
secret. Okay, that's all you're allowed to say. All right, well, it's so exciting to have Riot with us here at the Game Awards for the first time. Joe, you guys,
It's an honor. The games so far are amazing, and it's just an honor to be here.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for announcing it with us. It means the world to us. And I know all the League of Legends fans around the entire world who are tuned in tonight. So,
Yeah.
Joe, congratulations.
I can't wait.
You can
kind of
tell that
You'll be
Jeff
on
is
these social
totally
medias, right?
faking this
All right,
segment
now.
here.
Thank you very much, Joe Mack.
Because he's
Great
like,
announcement.
yeah,
League
you
of
need to
Legends.
get off the
Fantastic.
stage so we make it all nice.
When we come back,
It's like, I don't really give a
Performance
shit about
by
League of
Bronze,
Legends, but...
the award for Best Action Game with Norman Reedus, and a special announcement from an Apex legend. Still to come, Ninja presents Best Multiplayer Game and an extended look at Ghost of Tsushima. This is the Game Awards. Don't go anywhere.
Ladies and germs, watch out because tonight the birds of prey are hijacking the Game Awards. You have got to be kidding me. Valkyrie, courage. I said no. Come on, Harley.
We've been here training for weeks.
Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but you guys just aren't really birds of prey material. No offense.
But I love you.
Of course you do, Schnookums. Now quit messing around. Let's give these people what they want. Ladies, if you want boys to respect you, you have to show them that you're serious. Blow something up. Hit someone. Nothing gets a guy's attention like violence. Oh, I love this chick. She's got rage issues. I don't have rage issues!
上。
Against all the evil that hell can conjure, all the wickedness that mankind can produce, we will send unto them only you.
Yeah, that's gonna be good, but the only thing
Weird,
is,
you may want to quit vaping.
But
it's
we can't
stacked
help you. We can barely hold
in
these protest
between
signs.
Final
All we can
Fantasy
tell you
VII,
about this is quitting. An easy
Cyberpunk
text-to-quit
27, and
service.
now
It's the
Resident Evil
least
3. It's
most
like
we can do.
I don't know, man. I really don't know if I'm interested anymore.
Mommy is dead, Hugo. You'll never see her again.
The True commercial is kind of very funny because, like, well, they're like, don't smoke, and then like people start smoking and started vaping, like, don't vape, you know? It's just like.
Be sure to stay.
I really need to just crack that game open. I've got it on my PS4, actually. I got it cheap too. I got it really cheap.
Tweet of the year. Who's it gonna be? Stay tuned.
Oh, that's an actual thing. Okay, I got you.
Welcome back to the Game Awards. All right, music is a big part of games, and Cyberpunk 2077 is one of the most anticipated games coming out next year. Well, hello to everyone at CD Projekt Red. They're over in Poland and working hard to finish the game. But right now, we've got a behind-the-scenes look at the soundtrack to Cyberpunk 2077. Check it out.
All right.
Even in the dystopian future, hard rap lives on.
We want to provide you with the soundtrack to fucking shit up.
I mean, we're not here as Refuse, we're here as Samurai. It's a very interesting thing to be part of.
We really work on these songs, trying to make them as good as possible.
I think my music fits with Night City because both are scary and pretty at the same time.
My music will be featured in Cyberpunk 2077. I'm super excited.
It's quite rebellious and it's quite noisy and aggressive.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to call CD Projekt Red out a bit on this here because as a fan of Gunship, a lot of Gunship fans like myself have asked for them to put Gunship in the game.
Building these systems to make.
But they said they were doing all original music as a reason why they were doing it. And then you have all these different artists that are going to be in the game.
Industrial stuff and revolution happening.
I mean,
sort of mixing punk music and like what electronic music could be in the future.
So we have some tracks that are super dirty, super heavy, and then we have some tracks that are very beautiful.
I mean, it sounds like they're going to have a really cool soundtrack, though. You know? I mean, I really appreciate that. But they lied, is what sucks. Is because synthwave would be perfect to have on that in some form, but it doesn't seem like they're going to do that. I don't know. It's weird. Talk about some bad lip syncing, though. She wasn't even mouthing in correlation to the lyrics. Oh shit. My bad. Accidentally tripped up on mouse here. Alright, that's fine. Oh, there he is, Elon Musk. Ah, the video feed. Jacked up a bit. Darkness and Curse must be screaming at this right now.
And now, he's the star of The Walking Dead and a Best Performance nominee
he's like
tonight for his
player,
role
isn't he?
as Sam Porter Bridges in Death Stranding. Here's Norman Reedus.
Hello. What's up? What's up? Hi. All right, it's time to present the award for Best Action Game. These games are all wildly different. Some new franchises, some beloved sequels, all with their own unique adversaries and objectives. But the one thing that they have in common is that they set the bar for lively combat and thrills. All right, ready? All right. All right, here's the nominees.
Best Action Game.
Try and keep up.
I'm glad that got nominated.
Time to kick some ass.
Gears 5 will definitely get snubbed, I guarantee it. If I had to guess, either Apex Legends or Devil May Cry 5 is going to win it.
This is heavy. And the winner is Devil May Cry 5.
And honestly, I don't think Devil May Cry should have won it. Game kind of bored me, honestly. It's not that fun. I guarantee you Astral Chain's a lot more fun to play, because Platinum Games knows their shit when it comes to that stuff.
Thank you so much. 突破でデビルメイクライ5に携わってもらったすべてのスタッフの皆さん、感謝します。そして11年間待ってくれたデビルメイクライシリーズのファンの皆さん、ありがとうございます。
Thank you so much for all the fans who have been supporting us, and thank you so much for waiting 11 years for the sequel.
Nice.
浮気せずにまっすぐにアクションゲームを作ってきて本当に良かったと思ってます。
I was really happy to stick with my roots and trying to make as pure of an action game as possible.
じゃあ行きますよ。せーの。DMC is back! Thank you!
Congrats to the DMC guys. All right, I'm now joined by Jeff Haddam, the studio lead and founder of Toque Games from Canada. I don't know how it all works out that way, but a lot of Grimes, Canadian, Jeff. All right, anyways, tell us what you've been working on.
It works that way because
Thanks,
you
I'm super
are part
excited
of the
to
work
be here
committee
with the
and
world
you
premiere of the
arrange all
game
this
we've
stuff,
been working
Jeff.
on
We
up in
know
Montreal.
this.
Salut tout le
We're
monde.
not idiots.
When we started working on this game, we had the idea to put action back in action RPG. And what better place than in Dungeons and Dragons? Forgotten Realms, Icewind Dale. Slay together with your friends. I'm super pleased to announce Dungeons and Dragons Dark Alliance.
Let's check it out.
That's what I'm talking about. New Dark Alliance game. Surprised they didn't go with Baldur's Gate for the titling, but I guess that's like extra licensing involved. Animation of that looks crappy, though. It does, man. Although I'm sure it's not representative of the gameplay. Like that trailer looked like it was kind of thrown together.
All right, up next is the award for the absolute best. Hello?
Your boy Mirage.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. Wow, I was a little pitchy on that one. I should keep practicing.
Looks like it's Mirage, everybody. What's up,
Nah,
Mirage?
it's Troy Baker. Come on.
Hey, Keely, my man, what's going on?
Well, we're kind of in the middle of the Game Awards right now, but yep, what's going on with you, man?
Oh, is that tonight? Tell me. Did they already win for best all-around competitor in a battle royale based on skills, but mostly good looks?
That is such a specific award, and as I told you on Twitter, does not exist. I'm sorry, Mirage.
Okay, I see what you're doing, keeping the mystery alive for the audience. I get it, it's a secret award I get later. Wink. It's not like I haven't been practicing my acceptance speech. Wow, these things are really heavy. I'd like to thank my mother for my exceptional good looks. And
Mirage, we have a show. We've got lots of announcements to get to. Is there a purpose of today's call?
Oh, right. Well, I know everybody's always asking for more Mirage content because, well, obviously, and I think I speak for everyone when I say we've all had enough of crypto. So, Keely, I'm here tonight to just give the people what they want. And Keely, check this out. This is so cool. Watch. I'm a captain!
The captain of what exactly?
The Mirage Voyage. Oh, yeah. It's my big Holo Day bash. You get it? Holo days because and I do holograms. And anyway, can I put you down for a +1?
Fine. When does it start, Mirage?
Oh, that's the best part. This party, wait for it, starts right now. Oh, yeah. Fireworks. Budget on that. Oh, hey, and I've got presents for everyone at the awards and all you beautiful people watching at home. Join me at the party and you all get this free exclusive legendary skin of my matching G7. Sexy, huh? And the gun doesn't look bad either.
Yeah, extremely generous of you, Mirage. Thank you for that.
What can I say, Jeff? I am a giver.
All right, well, listen up. We do have a show to get back to, so thanks, Mirage.
Okay,
Mirage
best buddy.
cringe.
Can't wait to see you and everybody else at the biggest celebration in the Outlands. It's party time.
They're trying too hard to be like Fortnite there. Which, I mean, I can't blame them because they are the top dog Fortnite, but that's not why people played Apex in the first place.
Man. Fire in the hole. You'll warm up in the respawn chamber.
Quicker than you think.
I enjoy the winter months.
Time to hibernate for the winter.
Opening fire.
You know you missed me.
You're a bit too slow, my brother.
Oh, I get it. Mirage is supposed to be the Nutcracker. Okay. I thought they meant like captain.
Let's ride the train.
Oak train. Let's do this.
Enemy down. Target spotted. Woohoo! We are awesome.
I mean, Apex is a lot of fun. I really like it. But
Watson, get into
the reason why Fortnite is on top is because these kind of weird, goofy updates, they literally do it all the time with Fortnite. Apex, it's like weeks and weeks between major updates.
Up
Fortnite
next,
can do it like
Dr.
every 2
Bunsen
weeks.
Honeydew
It's
and
crazy.
Beaker present Games for Impact. Plus,
And that's
Reggie is here.
the people
and
that play
he's
those
ready.
games. They're all
And
about
later, a brand new look at
that
Ghost of
immediate
Tsushima. It's all coming up on the
gratification.
Game Awards.
They like not waiting for updates. You know, they like. So. This is interesting. It's like NHL versus NBA or something? Huh. Oh, and MLB too. So it's just like, that's kind of weird though. It's like hockey, but it's all these different sports.
There you go. Apple Arcade at the Game Awards for the first time. Ultimate Rivals. All right, we have so much more show coming up. We've got Green Day coming up, but right now we've got a world premiere from Xbox and Moon Studios. Here's a brand new look at Ori, the Will of Wisps.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Play
Game
with
Pass.
Xbox Game Pass.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
My favorite thing about being a game designer is I didn't have to pick one subject to specialize in. You know, I'm able to just follow my interests and spend lots of time studying, you know, galactic evolution or urban planning or psychology, whatever it is. And then I just kind of turn that into a toy, into a game. Part of my job is just enjoying exploring the world and letting my interests take me wherever they go. And
He
there are not too
actually
many
hasn't
jobs
been
that I
in
think
game
can
development
do
for a
that.
long time, so I wonder what that's about, because he hasn't done game development in a
When
while.
it comes
He's
to
moved
upping
on
your
to other
competition
stuff
level,
entirely.
there's no doubt that more frames per second makes a measurable difference. Trust me. That's why Samsung's latest QLED TVs feature native support for games running at up to 120 frames per second with very low input lag, and this sweet auto game mode that detects when you're gaming and turns off any extra image processing. They've even got AMD FreeSync for smoother animations when the frame rate dips.
The war had just started when I arrived to Iraq.
Smoother
We did our
animations
thing.
when the frame rate
We had
dips.
some
He doesn't know what he's
experiences,
talking
and
about.
when we
Science
came
is
back,
such
when
a
we
tool.
got off that plane, before we can even embrace our loved ones, our fire team leader says, do not tell anybody what happened to you, or what you saw, or what you experienced. That starts the stigma of mental health.
Stack Up is a military charity supporting U.S. and allied
Yeah, what is
veterans'
up,
mental
Matt?
health through gaming.
How you doing,
Overwatch
bud?
is our newest program, and it is simply having a chat client up. Somebody comes in and says they need to talk or they're interested to get into a game. We have somebody available for them.
They may not want to come out there and see a counselor for an hour, once a week, but they may come out there and play a video game and start talking about their experiences of war or the struggles that they're having right now. It has become my passion to end the stigma of mental health.
Please welcome two of the most innovative visionaries in
Oh,
the
yeah.
history of gaming and just about everything else. From Muppet Labs, Dr. Bunsen Honeydew and Beaker.
Oh, thank you. Greetings, fellow gaming enthusiasts. It's great to be here at the Game Awards. I am Dr. Bunsen Honeydew, and this is my assistant, Beaker. Beaky, where did you go?
Beaky.
I guess he's stuck in the lobby. Nothing? Oh, well. In just a few moments, we'll reveal the winner of Games for Impact. But first, I was hoping to... Oh, here's Beaky now. Oh, good to see you. I forgot we have a basement. Beaky, I'm so glad you're here wearing VR goggles to demonstrate our brand new game. Yes.
Definitely funnier
see,
than that
Beaker is
really
wearing
cringe
Muppet
Harley
Labs' proprietary next generation technology.
moment they had earlier.
VR super gluey goggles. You can put them on, but you can't get them off. And now we will premiere the exciting new Muppet Labs game. Oh, Beaker, Beaker, I forgot the. What are we calling it? Of course, the Untitled Beaker Game. Excellent choice. Let the game begin.
It's the title Goose Game. That's great.
Oh, well. Here are the nominees for Games for Impact, recognizing socially conscious and progressive games in the industry.
They had to have that nice, you know, witty little thing. To introduce this category a lot of people probably don't care about, you know.
You want me to paint this whole town?
I need to play Concrete Genie sometime. Looks pretty good.
We have a lot of people looking for your brother.
Where am I? And why is it so dark?
I'm rooting for Greece again.
Woohoo! Here we go.
The game is really beautiful,
and
actually.
And the winner is... What are you doing outside the game? You just please... Hey! Give that back to me! Beaker, get him! Get him, Beaker! Oh, no, that's me! That's me, Beaker! Where did he go? Where did he go? Where is he? Oh, get him! He's behind you! There, okay. You've got him under control? All right. Okay. Thank you, Beaker. Would you please hold his beak shut? Hold his Beaker, that's it. Get him. Good. Sorry about that, folks. The award for Games for... Have you got it? Goose? Stop it. Stop it. All right. The award for Games for Impact goes to... No, not geese. Greece! Greece!
I approve of that one.
Wonderful. Congratulations.
Thank you to the Muppets.
It's kind of like Journey. If you've ever played that, it's got some similarities, although it doesn't have any asynchronous multiplayer elements.
With,
just a
first
single
of all,
player game.
Conrad, our creative director, with all the team back at home. We made a really good team, and we could have never made it without them. We have to thank Devolver for allowing us to do the game we wanted to make.
Yes, well, first of all, I would like to thank especially to all those people that shared their stories with us. They sent really, really moving stories when they were playing Greece. That's something that obviously when you create a game, you try to do these kind of things, but you never know you're gonna get to someone. And we pretty much are so moved when we receive this story. So please keep sharing it with us because it's amazing. And thank you everybody that play and support Greece. Thank you very much.
Good on you.
If I'm not mistaken, I think that might be Devolver's first win of the Game Awards, so congrats.
All right, sorry.
They
Thanks to
deserve
Bunsen
it,
and
man.
Beaker. Lifelong dream to have them here at the show. All right. I also want to mention something called the Game Festival. I don't know if you heard about that online, but we're launching a new thing tied to the Game Awards called the Game Festival. And the vision for that is to give all of you around the world who watch this show, you watch trailers, you love games, a chance to play a bunch of games. And this year we're partnering with Steam. And if you head to Steam for the next 48 hours, a little bit less than that since it started this morning, we have first look demos of over a dozen upcoming games that you can play for free on Steam. And I think that's kind of the future where this all goes, is not necessarily these local events where you have to travel somewhere to play a game, but actually bringing games into your homes and the places you work and live to play. So play all those games. The Game Festival concludes Saturday at 10 a.m. Pacific, and next year we're going to do it across all the platforms, and it's going to be a big thing. So we're looking forward to doing more with that. All right, well, now we're going to present some more awards, and let's get into the Best Family Game. The nominees for that category are Luigi's Mansion 3.
Basically the Nintendo
Ring Fit
award.
Adventure, Super Mario Maker 2, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and Yoshi's Crafted World.
I would think Luigi's Mansion's
Kinda
probably
like
going to win this
Nintendo's
one.
chances in this category.
Most likely.
And the Game Award goes
Maybe
to
Smash.
Luigi's Mansion 3.
Yeah. I figured Luigi's
Congratulations.
Mansion would win that one.
All right. Category of Best Sports Racing Game for the best traditional and non-traditional sports and racing game. And those nominees are Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled, announced last year at the Game Awards, Dirt Rally 2.0, eFootball Pro Evolution Soccer 2020, F1 2019, and
It'll probably
FIFA
be Crash
20.
Team.
And the Game Award goes to Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled.
I figured.
Okay.
Because it's like completely different
And for
from all the
best
other ones,
mobile
which,
game,
you know,
the
are
nominees are Call of
more
Duty Mobile,
simulation.
Grindstone, Sayonara Wild Hearts, which we announced last year, Sky Children of the Light, and What the Golf.
Probably
and the
Sayonara
Game Award
or
in
maybe
that
Call of
category
Duty.
goes to Call of Duty Mobile. Congratulations, guys.
I figured that was kind of a shoo-in
All right.
almost. Yeah.
Well, now I'd like to welcome the co-creators of Dishonored and Prey. Raph and Julian are here. You may have seen online that they just announced their brand new studio. Wolf Ian said here at the Game Awards they were going to reveal their first game. So, guys, welcome to the Game Awards. You've been here before, but you've got this new studio. So tell me a bit about Wolf Eye. What's different about it?
So, well, we took a long break, but it looks like we can't stay away from making them for very long. So we're just back at it now with Wolfeye.
Yeah. Well, what can you tell us about the game? We know the studio. We don't know anything about the game, but that's going to change now, right?
Yeah, so you've mentioned Dishonored and Prey as some of our past games. We have passion for interesting worlds to explore. We have passion for depth of interactivity. And of course, we have passion for simulation in general.
Yeah.
So this new game has all of these values, but this time we have a bit of a different approach. We brought a glimpse to show you through a teaser, and we're very excited.
It's amazing. One of my favorite premieres of the show tonight. It looks incredible. You're going to see the real game here, guys. We can't wait to hear more about this. Let's take a look at the first project from Wolfeye. Enjoy.
Thank you.
The West, the land of opportunity. A place where you can be a hero, a scoundrel, and anything in between. This ain't quite the Wild West as you know it. There are ancient powers at war with each other. Strange entities lurking in the dead of night with their own rules and their
It's
own
like
peculiar motives.
Hotline Arcade Corral with like werewolves. Weird West. Looks really cool. And that's the art style and stuff. I like that. Yeah, I'm definitely interested in that. That looks
Coming
good.
out here could be the best thing that ever happened to you. If you can survive, that is.
Wild West. All right, up next, a brand new MMO action RPG game from a legendary franchise. Check out this announcement.
The city will learn to know. It's us against the world. I won't let you down. I won't let you down. I won't let you
Magic Legends. Huh. I guess they're really wanting to push into video games more. Makes sense.
Coming up, the first look at a brand new game from an exciting new studio. And Ninja is here to hand out the award for Best Multiplayer Game. And still to come, more premieres, more awards, an extended preview from Ghost of Tsushima, and Green Day performs live. The
Oh
Game
boy!
Awards will be right back.
Green Day! I mean, they have not been relevant in like close to 15 years.
Hi, I'm looking for...
Stadia?
No.
What Stadia? Stadia is only the newest, most logic-defying,
No, I'm not looking for
gaming
Stadia.
platform on Earth. Forget boxes, forget consoles, just your games, your screens, and electric air. And this electric air is Stadia.
Running your 4K games in 1440p.
It makes no noise. It has no smell. Watch. Go find Stadia, boy. Don't worry. You'll never find it.
Okay.
You can play Stadia with this.
Stadia likes to party.
A game controller? What?
60 FPS.
He'll show us. With Stadia, you can go virtually anywhere. Live anywhere.
This is amazing.
Play with any who.
So we're inside a game. I think I know that guy.
Play all the same games you can already play with your existing game platforms if you're a gamer. And if you're not, why would you care about Stadia?
No downloads, no updates, no waiting. Stadia bends time and space to take
I
you
mean,
straight
I
to your
like the
game.
idea of streaming, but I didn't rant about Stadia. I mean, I did a couple of Stadia-related videos, but
pipeline leverages decades of Google research. Is that a dog?
let's say I'm not a hater of Stadia, but I do get a kick of how much Google has screwed up at the same time. I want them to succeed, but they just won't. You know, they just keep screwing up. So.
Unthink the things you think are things.
But yeah, just watch the video I did about it recently. I did like 2 videos actually recently. I did one of the need to learn lessons from on live and past competitors, and then I did another one that talked about
When PUBG Mobile,
that was more
one of the biggest
positive
video
for
games in
Stadia,
the world,
but
and
yeah.
Global Green, a world-renowned nonprofit, partnered to help save the Amazon, we challenged people across the globe to stand together and fight to protect our planet.
We've already lost 20% of the Amazon due to fires and deforestation.
And the Amazon is critical to protecting us from the devastating effects of climate change. Thanks to PUBG Mobile and their commitment to harness the power of gaming for good. And thanks to all of you, we are starting to make a real difference.
Global Green's
So
local
are they
partners on the ground
buying
can now
sections
help
of the
put out
Amazon
some of the fires
rainforest to
and
protect
plant
it from
thousands
loggers
of
and
new trees in the
Bolsonaro? I don't
this
think
isn't the
so.
end. It's just
So-
the beginning.
The next generation is depending on us.
Go to globalgreen.org/fight for the Amazon and donate to
Okay.
continue the fight.
You know what? I'm all for this kind of stuff, but let's be real. It's
Fight for
all
the Amazon.
bullshit. It really is all bullshit. Because it's not going to amount to anything. It's all feel-good
Nintendo Switch has fights
stuff.
to win.
I've heard Dauntless is pretty good.
And scores to settle. Find your battle. Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch Lite.
Rise and shine. It's magic time. Now it's time for you to welcome the challenge. Play Magic the Gathering Arena. Download free.
What's up, guys? I'm Bajira, and on my stream, I'm all about helping my viewers accomplish their goals, whether it's making progress in gaming, fitness, or just taking control of their health in general. And if one of your goals is to quit vaping, Truth has a program that can help. It's called This Is Quitting. It's free, anonymous, text-based, available any time of day, right on your phone, and it's already helping thousands of people quit. All you have to do is text Ditch Jewel to 88709 to join the program, because you can quit, but you don't have to do it alone. Visit thetruth.com for more information, and enjoy the Game Awards.
All right, now here's a brand new game announcement from Oculus Studios. Check it out.
Yeah. I don't vape, but if I did, that would have been the perfect time to do it, was during that commercial. Path of the Warrior. That game looks very familiar to something else.
He's one of the most watched streamers alive and the winner of last year's Game Award for Content Creator of the Year. Please welcome Ninja.
That's why Shroud won this year. It's because Ninja won last year, of course.
Hello, everyone. Thank you guys so much for obviously being here. I've been playing video games my entire life, and there's something magical about a solo player experience, and the only way to enhance that is to play games with your friends. I've literally defined my entire career by playing online multiplayer games.
It's not really a solo experience.
And here are the nominees for the best multiplayer game of the year.
Best multiplayer game.
Really curious who's going to win here. It's not going to be the Division 2, though, I can tell you that. That's going to get stuffed for sure. It's either going to be Apex or Borderlands.
Some amazing games, let's be real, all right? The Game Award for Best Multiplayer Game goes to... It's a lot more difficult to open up than you think. Apex Legends.
I accept that one. It was fun. I really played it a lot whenever it came out. I haven't really played messed with it lately just because I'm bored of the mechanic, but I might check it out. I mean, they have that new update, so I might as well check it out a little bit. I mean, Respawn does good stuff, so...
Wow, thank you so much. The last 4 years has been transformative for Respawn. This year has been crazy for us, so for all the team that stuck around and believed and made this magic happen, thank you to the fans. Thank you so much.
I'd just like to thank the team at Respawn of crazy, passionate, super talented individuals for going with us on this crazy journey. We changed our genre, we changed our business model, we made our first character-based game, and we changed IPs while we were shipping a AAA shooter. So thank you, I love you guys.
All right, well, congratulations to Respawn. Great to see Apex winning Best Multiplayer Game. Now, this year, TikTok has swept the nation with its hashtag challenges. For the past few weeks, fans have been celebrating gaming on TikTok with over 450 million video views so far. Tonight, you can use the hashtag on TikTok to join the celebration of gaming and esports. Biggest night in the contest, Cheesy C64. He's the guy that won it right there, so congratulations to him. All right, we've got so much more Game Awards coming up. The Gaming on TikTok contest will continue for the next few days.
That's
Cheesy
true.
C64. The next Twitch poll is
Mark
open
Ward,
for Best Ongoing Game. You can go vote now, and we'll see who you think is going to take home the Game Award in just a bit. But right now, let's talk about a big PlayStation 4 title that's coming
COD
next year.
did really
from
good
the guys
this year.
at
I think
Sucker Punch.
Infinity Ward is officially
Ghost
back.
of Tsushima. You probably saw this teased earlier this week. I am so excited about this game and what Sucker Punch is bringing to life. We have our longest world premiere on the show tonight, as I've been saying, a true cinematic look. Enjoy at Ghost of Tsushima.
All right. I'm gonna shut up for this. We're just gonna watch this quiet. I'm gonna turn the sound up for it.
Samurai! See, Uludo front!
The ghost. Some say he died on the beach. Others say he is a storm made flesh. When the wind thrashes their tents and boats, they know he is coming.
Wait, good man. It's you.
Tell him I'm coming.
Kosenkan!
PlayStation.
Looks pretty good.
The Game Awards Orchestra. Let's give it up for our incredible conductor tonight, Max Arouge of the Game Awards Orchestra. They'll be
Not
back
much of an
later
extended
for an
look, though. It was
incredible
like
montage
maybe 4
celebrating
minutes.
Our Game of the Year nominees, and Game of the Year will be presented by some very special guests, surprise guests, so stay tuned for that. But right now, we've got another world premiere, a look at Gears Tactics. Check it out.
AKA the one that's not even coming to Xbox. What a fail there.
They came for us.
Unless it is finally.
Every part of our world. So, we did the only thing we could. We set the world on fire. Now my war begins. Against the monster that created these monsters.
Summon the beast! Crush them!
And it's time to go hunting.
Don't go gentle. Bring it, shitheads.
See, here's what I don't get, though, is the fact that it not being on Xbox makes no sense because XCOM and XCOM 2 are a thing on console. Civilization 6 is a thing on console. You can have games like this on console, but Microsoft, I don't know, I guess they don't really care about their fan base. Like, maybe they know their fan base a little too well, I guess. They don't want to, like, divert from their expectations, and their fan base typically isn't into these kind of games, so they just don't even attempt, I guess. Which is a shame, because I would like to play this game on Xbox One X, where I have the best graphics available, but instead I'll have to play it on my PC. And it won't look as good because of that for me.
All right, let's turn back to Twitch. We asked Twitch to predict the winner for the best ongoing game category, and they chose Final Fantasy XIV. We will find out.
It's not
when
gonna
we present that award in a little bit, just who wins. All right, we've also got more game announcements still to go on the way. A performance that's going to rock the house by Green Day, the award for Best Game Direction, and of course, Game of the Year. Right now, here's a world premiere of a brand new game from a team in China. It's a multiplayer melee combat game that you're seeing for the first time. Here is Naraka Blade Point.
Well, the whole voting thing is essentially just a tiebreaker, is all it is. Because they've already determined who the winners are ahead of time. But if they have an equal number of votes between two different games, then they'll use the public vote to basically be the tiebreaker, is all it is. Interesting looking game, honestly. I think they said it was like a versus game or something. Naraka Blade Point. It's an actual Chinese game. That's kind of interesting.
Welcome to Magic School. Now that we've covered flying, let's talk about giant angels. Not to be confused with bird people. Bird people are their own thing. Play Magic the Gathering Arena. Download free.
How many years have I waited for this moment? For the one that stood alone against the storm. For the one they called the Warrior of Light. This tragedy, greater even than the seventh umbral calamity, must be undone.
Yeah. Honestly, Final Fantasy XIV is really good. legit the best MMO I played, which is why I had to stop playing it, because it was a little risky. A little risky, you know, with the amount of time I had to spend on it. And I didn't play it that long. I played it for like maybe a few months tops. And I realized, oh yeah, this is like dangerous to play. I've got to stop. So I'm never touching it again.
Oh,
but
my name is Luke.
if you want a
I'm
game
11
to waste
years
your
old.
life away with, and you don't mind paying a monthly fee,
My
do
game's
it.
called Let's Be Well, and it's made with the Roblox Studio game engine. It starts off all gray. This guy, it says he's depressed. As he plays the obstacle course, he learns about the depression. So this is to get people talking so they don't bottle their feelings up.
I was pregnant with our youngest son, and my late husband got very, very sick. The doctors call it a major depressive episode. His mental illness overtook him by way of suicide, and so we lost him when Luke was 2 years old at the time.
It's kind of hard to explain. Like how my dad died when I was very young. I just wanted to spread a positive message that it's okay to talk about mental illness. I hope I've helped people.
Oh. That's really sad.
Now, she's a host and producer for IGN. Please welcome Sydney Goodman.
I'm here to present the award for Best Ongoing Game, recognizing that we keep playing our favorite games year after year and acknowledging the teams that keep these massively popular franchises fresh with new content, more experiences, and evolving ways to play. Here are the nominees.
Yeah, I can see why you want
Best
that.
ongoing game.
I liked Terraria and Starbound both when I played them. I didn't really play Starbound that much though. Not as much as I should have. I think Fortnite will get snubbed, honestly. It hasn't been winning anything. I think the critics are basically done with that game. I'm gonna guess Rainbow Six Siege.
And the Game Award for Best Ongoing Game goes to Fortnite.
Oh, wow. I was not expecting it. But it does make sense in a way at the same time, because like I said, they've been really good about constantly updating the game. You know, I'm not a Fortnite fan, but they've done that part really good to keep people playing it. The ones that are, you know.
So, like last year, we represent just like the teeniest portion of the now over 1,000 people who work to make Fortnite something that is incredible every single day. And, you know, we're just so humbled constantly to have the opportunity to even make something like Fortnite. It's incredible. I think that, you know, as I was saying earlier, right, like this idea that we need to lean into what a persistent virtual place can be. And the more that we're trying to experiment with stuff and try different things, we're finding more and more that our goal is to try to create a metaverse, to create a place, right, where all IP can live together, where all kinds of experiences can happen, where we can create a thing that is totally new, a totally new emergent type of media, really. And we are so inspired by everything you're doing. I'm just blown away by what we see here tonight. It's truly astounding and incredible. Thank you for all the work you do. Thank you for all the people who play Fortnite, who come up to all of us all the time and give us your incredible ideas and your feedback, and we just can't wait to keep making more. I'd be remiss if I didn't take one little personal note to thank my wife, my daughter, my family, my party people. We love you. Thank you so much.
See you guys Saturday.
From the developers who worked on Max Payne, Quantum Break, Armor 3, World of Tanks, and Trivial Pursuit Mobile?
What the fuck?
Client called. Intel is located.
Okay, thanks, Jane.
But the competition is sending their teams.
As expected. Let's get this job done.
9 to 5. Sign up for Alpha. Probably like a
There you go,
typical
that's 9
squad
to 5,
shooter
and I'm
type
here with
game.
Red Hill Games CEO Matthias. Matthias, great to have you with us. What is 9 to 5? What can we expect?
Thank you, Jeff. Glad to be here. 9 to 5 is a new first-person tactical shooter. It's set in a world where corporations rule everything, and being a mercenary is just another job. Now, a lot of modern shooters can be a little bit chaotic, and that's kind of what makes 9 to 5 special. We really put a lot of focus on the strategic gameplay of the team and playing together and, you know, making your changes in your tactics from round to round. And obviously, all that triumphs over brute force at the end.
All right, well, when can we expect to hear more? Next year? Or?
So 2020, we're launching the alpha, but you can actually sign up today at 9to5.game. So go ahead, enjoy, and download.
All right, a little bit of a tease.
Dot
9 to
game.
5. All right, thanks very much for being here. Thanks, appreciate
I didn't know that was
All right, we're going to
a-
hand out some
that-
more awards right now in the category of
That thing.
Esports Game of the Year. The nominees are Counter-Strike Global Offensive, Dota 2, Fortnite.
I mean, it's going to be
League of
Fortnite or
Legends,
League, obviously.
and Overwatch.
Not that I care about any of
And the
that.
Game
It's
Award
not gonna be
goes to
Overwatch.
League of Legends.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Riot. For the best VR AR game, those nominees are Asgard's Wrath, Blood and Truth, Beat Saber,
It'll be Beat Saber, I'm sure.
No Man's Sky, and Trover Saves the Universe. And the Game Award goes to Beat Saber. Congratulations to Beat Games.
That's not a surprise one at all.
For the award for Best Performance, awarded to an individual for voiceover acting, motion, and/or performance capture, the nominees are Ashley Birch for The Outer Worlds, Courtney Hope for Control, Laura Bailey for Gears 5, Mads Mikkelsen for Death Stranding, Matthew Peretta for Control, and Norman Reedus for Death Stranding. And the Game Award goes to Mads Mikkelsen for Death Stranding. Congratulations, Mads. This year, we also added a fan category over the past few
Interesting.
days called Player's Voice. And a lot of you around the world voted tournament style to pick your favorite game. This was 100% in control of the fans. And the winner of the fan vote is Fire Emblem Three Houses. Congratulations.
Wait, what was that
All
for?
right. Well, throughout the show, you've heard 3 incredible stories about our global gaming citizens, and we're so honored to have them here with us tonight. Please join me in recognizing this year's class of global gaming citizens. Congratulations. Congratulations, guys.
Getting that selfie.
Beautiful. A selfie. All right. We're so proud of that program. We intend to continue that year after year. I love telling all these stories of amazing people around the world who I think represent gaming at its best. All right. Up next, we've got music from Green Day. Reggie's in the house to present our Indie Game Award. We've got more world premieres, more Game Awards Orchestra, and the big award, Game of the Year, presented by some special guests. Now, the popular action MMORPG Black Desert has only been available for PC and console, but now Black Desert Mobile is available on iOS and Android. You can download it tonight and get a true MMORPG at your fingertips. Check it out.
I've heard the Black Desert game's pretty good, but I don't know. It doesn't look that good to me. It looks okay. This is something you gotta try to see for sure. This feels like a crossbreed of E3 and the Academy Awards. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. I mean, like, yeah, the Academy Awards, they don't, like, go off, like, have a world trailer premieres of all these movies. I mean, they might do a couple of things like that, but it's a lot more about the actual awards. This, not so much. Like, most of the awards don't even freaking matter. Like, they don't give a shit about most of them.
Can't keep running forever.
There's like 6 or 7 they'll actually feature, and the rest of them they just like shoot through real quick, if they even do them at all.
Be sure to stay in the light.
Let's say you're not the super competitive type and you're more about that eye candy. A Samsung QLED TV has got you covered there too. When it comes to the most eye-popping visuals, HDR is where it's at. Quantum dot technology delivers amazing color fidelity, while full array local dimming allows the brightest and darkest parts of a scene to look their best. Features like these are why Samsung QLED TV was a Best of Innovation honoree for gaming at CES 2019, and they're nominated again for 2020, so keep a lookout.
So they're just an honoree or whatever, nominee. They're not even the best.
I didn't think anybody was really going to play this game. We got over 500,000 letters written in the first couple months, which just, we were not prepared for. Kind Words is a game about writing nice letters to people. All real people, anonymously, online, sharing their worries, and making each other feel better. Pushing the definition of games is something that I really get excited about.
I don't know if I'd classify that as a game, but that's kind of neat. Yeah, commercial too. Yeah, definitely a lot of commercial stuff. I mean, the game industry is one that is based on, you know, keeping up the pursuits of capitalism, so it kind of makes sense in a way, right? That doesn't look good at all. It looks bad. That doesn't look like anything I'm remotely interested in playing.
Black. Fine-tuned for performance. Purpose-built for gaming to play without limits. Storage solutions with the capacity, speed, and reliability to win. WD Black. Drive your game.
We are excited to welcome WD Black to the Game Awards as the official storage sponsor. All of tonight's world premieres have been safely stored on WD Black, and you can get command performance with SSD speed. Check out WDBlack.com for a chance to win a decked-out gaming rig and WD Black.
That would have been very good endorsement if something happened on a hard drive.
I'm very excited to introduce our next performance. One of my passions outside of gaming is live music. Whenever I go to a show, I'm always thinking about who would be perfect here for the Game Awards. And this band has been on my list since the beginning. They've won 5 Grammys. They're members of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. They've sold over 85 million albums worldwide. And they've got their own video game announcement, as you're about to find out. Get on your feet, ladies and gentlemen. This is Green Day.
Doing some old school, although they're probably going to do a melody, or a medley rather. Oh, you know what? Now I think about it, Pat the NES Punk's look makes sense now because he's trying to be like Billy Joe Armstrong. That's why his hair is constantly unkept like this. Green Day is one of those bands that they were cool in the 90s and early 00s, and then after that, no. You know, like, it just got old. Yeah, it pretty much is one of the songs. I would say that or American Idiot probably would have been another obvious one to play. Yeah. Well, it is kind of random, but yeah, see, at least with Grimes and Churches, it kind of made sense because their music is featured in games. I mean, I guess Green Day is probably in like a Tony Hawk game or something, maybe, but you know what I mean? Like their songs were related to the soundtracks of the games because Grimes is going to be in Cyberpunk 2077, and Churches was just off of Death Stranding, so I think this is probably more because Jeff Keighley is probably just a big fan of Green Day, so that makes a lot of sense when you think about it that way. Their drummer's pretty good. He's really good with those fills and stuff. But I guess you gotta be, if you're a band that's been around this long and you have a pretty big following, it's not gonna last if your band sucks, you know? People do see through it eventually, because, you know, if you can't do it in the live shows, it's just not gonna happen.
It's supposed to be free. Free love. Come on, come on out. I dare you.
Oh, what we got? There was Green Day, guys. What do you think?
How about that? Green Day, everybody.
Is it worth it?
The worlds of virtual reality and rock just collided like never before. Beat Saber and Green Day, the collab we've always wanted, and you don't have to wait long. The music pack drops tonight on all platforms. Soon to be able to play 6 of the band's iconic hits and brand new singles from the album Father of All, which is out on February 7th. Thank you so much to Green Day for playing the Game Awards. We have a lot of shows still coming up. Of course, we've got the award for Best Game Direction. We've got Game of the Year. And yes, we've still got some announcements and surprises for you guys at gaming's biggest night. It just gets bigger and bigger, running all around the world.
Oh, geez. I don't know if I can keep up with this, guys. I might have to stop the stream because, like, it's just too much excitement. You know, it's too much. All the world premieres.
It is an eternal island of legend, a place of unimaginable beauty, and a growing evil, where the forces of death and life are in constant conflict. For centuries, many have come in search of its power. Only to fall to its corruption.
Who, Jeff Keighley? He's Jeff Keighley. He's a Dorito Pope. What's not to love? I don't know, he's okay. He's tolerable, but I'm not a huge fan either. Oh, are you talking about me? This looks pretty interesting, whatever it is.
And now, you have come to this place, lured by the promise of power and immortality. The darkness will claim you.
New World. Amazon Games, huh? I wonder what that's going to be available for, because, like...
That's New World, and I was just down at Irvine at the studio visiting the devs a couple months ago. Had a great time playing it. It looks really cool, and you can get more info at newworld.com. All right, well, now please welcome to the stage a good friend of the Game Awards. He's been here every year since the first show with a perfect attendance record. Of course, he's the former president of Nintendo of America, a friend to all of us. You can follow him at Twitter, at Reggie. Give it up for Reggie Fils-Aimé.
It's not going to be the same without Reggie. For sure. You got to have Reggie, even if he has something to do with the game industry anymore, apparently.
Fils-Aimé is in the house. Thank you for that warm welcome. It was just over 16 years ago that I joined this industry as an executive. But truth be told, I've been around as a fan and as a player for so much longer. Like you, I've witnessed the growth of our favorite form of entertainment, and now video games are bigger than the movie industry, bigger than music, bigger than television. But most importantly, video games continue to innovate, not only as entertainment, but also into areas far more profound. Experiences with their foundation in video game technology are being used to help surgeons practice before a difficult procedure, and to enable college students to simulate business situations and develop real-world skills. I may no longer be an executive in this industry,
That's kind of weird.
but I'll always be an ambassador for video games as a force for good and a force for fun. In this category, Fresh Indie Game, you can see how games are continuing to evolve as entertainment. I think this is the most important award of the night because I believe indie developers are the most important creators in this industry. Why? Because every nominee this year and every year at one time was an indie developer. In the same sense that everyone was once a kid sketching a superhero in the middle of class, or lying in bed at night thinking of worlds and challenges that no one had ever dreamed of before. For my friend Shigeru Miyamoto, those ideas began around the woods near his house in Kyoto. And for my dear departed friend Satoru Iwata, those ideas led him to invent his first video game on a portable calculator while he was still in high school. They both became fixtures in the history of video games, but first, they were dreamers, and they began with their imagination. So like everyone else, at the start, they were true indie developers. Any awards event is, by definition, a look backwards. Who's done something great in the preceding year? But in this category, you can look forward. If you want to see the incubator where future game greatness is evolving, it resides right here in this indie category, recognizing brand new independent studios who released their first game this year. Let's take a look.
Fresh Indie Game, presented by Subway.
Disco Elysium's won too already, so that could be a favorite. Chris won one. From Prager, I still need to play that. It's on Game Pass now, so I've got no excuse. Untitled Goose Game? I could win it. I think it'll be Disco Elysium, though.
And the Game Award goes to Disco Elysium.
Got that one.
Disco Elysium also wins Best Independent Game. Tonight, they're taking home a total of 4 Game Awards.
What was the other? Well, they won RPG, too. Holy shit. This game I actually have won more awards than Jeff Stranding. That's surprising.
So, I'd like to thank all the great people that came before us. Ilya
Repin, Vladimir Mayakovsky, Viktor Tsoi,
and Marx and Engels for providing us the political education. Thank you.
Yeah, this one I'm going to check out for sure, because the game looks kind of interesting, but, like, it's really getting well received.
I've been looking back my whole life. Back to my family, my friends.
My son. They say you can't change a person, but a person can change. With time. Change a mind, change a heart. Yeah, that might be good enough for you. But I can change anything.
They're really pushing League of Legends. I wonder what's up with them making all of these other League of Legends-based games.
All right, surprise, there's a second League of Legends announcement tonight. I'm joined by the creative director of Double Stallion Games, Lee Thomas. Lee, why don't you tell us a bit about what we just saw?
Sure. Well, that was quite an experience.
So yeah, we're here. It's been an amazing time keeping this secret, but we are working with Riot Forge, making Convergence, a League of Legends story. So what is it? It's a single-player action platformer where you play Echo. Echo is a young inventor who has created a device that can manipulate time. And we're going to send you down into Zorn, into the depths of the sump, and we're going to deliver a rich story experience about the perils and consequences of messing with time. Because even if you mess with it a little bit, you can kind of mess things up.
Huge consequences.
Yeah, huge consequences.
But they're owned by Tencent, so watch out for the microtransactions, guys.
Great announcement. All right, in just a moment, 5 of the nominees for Game of the Year are going to go head-to-head in the Best Game Direction category. We'll see who wins that one, and we've still got some surprises left. The Game Awards will be right back.
Don't know what to put on your wish list this holiday?
There's a whole new way to play games to ask for.
Ask for a way to play your favorite games from screen to screen.
Psst, it's Stadia.
Stadia gives you magic zappy fingers so you can turn screens into gaming machines. Stadia is a gift that won't ever stop growing. A gift that doesn't take up any space. The gift
yeah, I played Don't Starve. It's alright. I'm not really much of a survival
that gives you games anywhere
kind of guy,
and everywhere,
but I do like
and
roguelike stuff.
And any everywhere with
It didn't really hold my interest
you
for
can
that long,
even
but it
ask
was
yourself for Stadia and give it to yourself. Get the unthinkable, multi-screenable, no downloads, no updates, self-giftable gift of Stadia.
I did really like the art style of Don't Starve, though. It had a very Tim Burton kind of look to it. So that was probably honestly my favorite part of that game, was just the way it looked. I think this is related to oh, never mind. This has to be like a VR thing or something, I would think. That kid looks really weird. Oh, like Surgeon Simulator? Yeah. Oh, Epic Games! You know what that means, guys.
Nintendo Switch has worlds to explore and adventures to conquer.
At least they were being honest about the graphics of Witcher 3 there.
Find your adventure on Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch Lite.
We heard you may want to quit vaping.
But we can't help you. We can barely hold these protest signs.
But we can tell you about This Is Quitting, an easy text-to-quit service. It's the least...
and most we can do.
I mean, at least the Google Stadia commercial had 2 different commercials for its 2 spots. Is that too much to ask, guys? And that also applied, of course, to the last commercial because it was exactly the same minute.
Rated T to M.
Oh, there's Payday. This is a PlayStation commercial in general.
Each day I pray for evening justice.
PlayStation now.
What's going on, everybody? I'm professional esports host and commentator Golden Boy, and since 2017, Samsung and Xbox have worked together to deliver amazing experiences for all gamers. That's why I teamed up with them to create something special for the fans, the Ultimate FTW Sweepstakes. And I want to give a huge shout out to our winner, Isaiah Yanez, also known as Buddy Roy. You are the winner of the Upgrade FTW Sweepstakes. You won this killer Samsung 75-inch Q70R QLED TV, a Q70 soundbar, an Xbox One X, and 12 months of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. Safe to say that's a lot of nuts. Congrats, and thank you so much for joining us here tonight. Now, everyone, let's just
I
enjoy
think
the
you
Game
teamed
Awards
up with
some more.
them because they paid you. Let's be real
Thank you,
here,
Golden Boy. And now it's time for a world premiere, a re-announcement that I think you'll be excited about.
A re-announcement, okay. Is it Bayonetta 3 again?
There was a time when you were heartless, brutal, a monster. And I'm proud of you for changing all that, but I'm here to ask you to be those things once more. For them.
Oh, I
For
think...
me.
Isn't this like
Can I
Wolf
count on
Among
you?
Us? Are they like coming out with a new season or something?
Can I count on you?
Always. Wolf Among Us 2, a Telltale series. Huh. How's that work? I thought Telltale Games was dead.
Now, she's an Emmy-winning writer and an accomplished voice actor. Please welcome Ashley Birch.
And it was all thanks to industry nepotism that she got that position because her
Hello,
brother
everyone.
worked at Gearbox and hooked her up.
The best games start with a single person asking a single question. What if? And when that question excites other people and they start asking what if, it's a snowball of creativity and passion that pushes games to be the best they can possibly be. These are the nominees for the Best Game Direction.
Best Game Direction.
You called me. Here I am.
It's so hard to form connections.
Outer Wilds looks like No Man's Sky, essentially. I mean, come on. It's probably gonna be Death Stranding, I
And the
think.
winner for Best Game Direction goes to Death Stranding.
Yeah. Called it. Well, yeah, but it's a sequel, Alto.
4年前に独立してゼロからのリスタートだったんですけど、またここに戻ってこれて非常に嬉しいです。
It was a start from zero 4 years ago, but I'm very happy to come back to this stage tonight.
で最初から、一緒の船に乗ってくれたソニーさん、それからエンジンを提供してくれたゲリラさん、それから一緒の船に、小さな船でしたけど一緒に覚悟を決めて乗ってくれたキャストの皆さん、それからアーティストの皆さん、コンポーザーの皆さん、そして、一緒に船を漕いでくれた、スタッフ、コジプロのスタッフの皆さんと、サポートしてくれた家族、それから何よりも、この4年間、応援してくれたファンの皆さんに感謝したいと思います。ありがとうございます。
I really want to thank a lot of people started the ship going. Sony started out with us, and also Guerrilla for providing the game engine. And also, it was a small boat, but all the cast came on board. The musicians, the artists, the people who collaborated, thank you so much. And also, the small boat was all the staff came to work together. I would really like to thank them. And also, my family. And best of all, the fans who waited 4 years. Thank you so much.
Well, that's tough to say, because Death Stranding is a game that is going to win a lot of awards and have a lot of talk about it. but it's not a
Congratulations,
mainstream
Mayo.
game.
We've got one more award to present. Game
I don't
of the
think
year. We've
Konami
got
would
some very
miss
special surprise
the
guests here
lack
to do
of
the
profits
honors.
they would have
Over on
gotten
Twitter,
from
you
it
guys voted
if
for the
they
gaming
made it.
tweet of the year. We've got the winning tweet. Check it out, and we'll be right back with Game of the Year.
I really think that's what happened with the whole Metal Gear Solid 5 thing. They wanted him to rush the game to completion because the cost of the game was probably getting really high, and it was taking a long time. Konami was probably just fed up with it because they're like, yeah, this is our best-selling series, but we're not going to make money on this if we keep letting him take over and over to make the game. So they kind of forced him on it, you know, and it kind of sucks because the division he had for that game was way too big for what it was, and that's why it was so like disjointed. It didn't even have a chapter 3, which it needed to in order to complete the story. But chapter 1 was a complete enough story. That's what should have been Metal Gear Solid 5. So yeah, I don't think Konami is really missing him, but they didn't really do themselves any favors either. A teaser for a tease. I haven't actually played Death Stranding, so I can't really comment on that. To me, it looks really interesting. Like, I definitely want to play the game, but I'm not sure if it's as good as they say either. You know, it doesn't look like it's that good to me.
All the wickedness that mankind can produce, we will send unto them.
But I'll probably play it early next year, I'm sure. I'm just gonna wait on like a price drop or something. It's like $40. Oh, remember last year at the Game Awards, they had tons of advertisements at Epic Game Store? Well, of course they gotta have one here. Ilphonic. That developer sounds really familiar. What have I played that they've done? I'm gonna look that up real quick. They're really pushing the exclusives, though. I noticed. Which is annoying. It really is. I mean, I know I made videos I made a video kind of defending him on that because you kind of need it to build a platform, but it does feel like they're doing it in lieu of improving their service at all too. Oh, Ilphonic, they made freaking Friday the 13th. That's what they made. Yeah, okay. That kind of makes sense for them. 12 days of free games. Right. Come on, guys. Do it. Give the Chinese your information. Not really, though, but...
Now, she's an actress and producer. Please welcome Michelle Rodriguez.
How y'all doing today? Happy to be here.
That person is...
There's one last game announcement to share with you tonight, and I'm really excited about it. Allow me to present the world premiere of our latest expansion to the Fast and Furious saga.
Oh boy. Are they gonna make a good one? They haven't made a good Fast and Furious game yet, so their track record's not looking good.
I'm going to split. It's the only way to keep you both safe.
Yeah, this looks terrible.
I think I know someone who can help.
You ready to ride?
But at least they actually have characters from the movies now. So that's an improvement, I suppose.
You want revenge. We want justice.
We're gonna jump onto a moving train? I got you! Jump! Oh, you gotta be kidding me!
When in doubt, do what I do.
I've seen what you do. That's why I'm kind of terrified.
And I don't need a finish line, I'm in my own lane.
Do you want to stay amateurs? Or take this to the next level?
Well, slightly
excited
Mad
for
Studios
that one.
being involved at least gives me some hope that the driving
Believe it's been
mechanics will
like
be
18
good.
years, man.
But the game does look kind of terrible.
From a little
honestly.
article in a newspaper to a movie to a video game. It's pretty cool. I'd like to now introduce a surprise guest and also one of my friends for life, Vin Diesel.
Wait a minute.
What happened there? GameStop
Do
stream.
not tempt me.
Or GameStop stream messing up.
Michelle, we are in our crowd.
I know, man. Gamers.
We have been gamers forever, and we are at an award show of our people.
Literally, me and Vin used to just like literally spend all night playing like Tekken fighter games or Street Fighter.
Tekken fighters.
Yeah, this is, it's amazing to see that trailer finally. I
That's
gotta
how
tell
you
a
can tell
secret, too.
who's a fake and who's
I didn't
real.
tell you
She's
before.
a fake. I think he's
Yesterday
genuine
I
though because
saw
I know
the
he's a big
4-minute
D&D
trailer
fan.
to Fast 9. It's insane. Back to you guys. I love all of you. Okay, so here to pay tribute to all of the nominees for Game of the Year, once again, the Game Awards Orchestra.
I've really enjoyed what I played in the Outer Worlds, but it's not going to win. Let's be real here. And I also want to point out, Pokemon and Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order both got snubbed completely. They didn't get a single nomination at all. And it's kind of crazy considering both of them were pretty critically acclaimed games overall, so I'm going to point that out. Will Smash do it? I really don't think it will. I really don't think it will. Outer Worlds is not going to win. I mean, I like it, but it's the least likely to win of the candidates that are on board. I'd say Death Stranding is probably the most likely one, but I think it could be Resident Evil 2. I really think it could be. That's the one I personally want. I don't think Sekiro will win either. Because, I mean, that was a game, like, it was really popular when it first came out, but, like, nobody's talked about it for a long time. So, I think it just didn't have any staying power. But good on From Software getting that nom, you know? I think they'll play it safe and they'll do Resident Evil 2, honestly, because. But yeah, I think it will be Death Stranding though.
As my daughter would say, "Dad, take over your fear." And the Game of the Year award goes to Sekiro.
What? Wow, I did not expect that at all.
Tonight,
I really did not expect
Shadows
that.
Die Twice also wins Best Action Adventure Game.
And it won that one too. Wow, surprised. I'm legitimately surprised. That was my second least likely, I think, outside of Outer Worlds.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I did not expect that at all. Like,
ありがとうございます。すごく驚いてますし、感激してます。
But you know, here's my theory. It was gonna be Death Stranding, but I think that they wanted to separate themselves from the controversy with Kojima and with Famous 2, and so they decided to just give it to the game that got the second most votes, which was Sekiro.
Sekiro has a lot of difficult and
Death
complex
Stranding was a
elements that
nominee.
made us a little unsure when it was
But
about
they
to come out.
probably wanted to stay away from any
were
controversy
both
related
surprised
to
and
having it win.
overjoyed at the reaction that
So
we
that's
saw.
why it won Best Game Direction instead,
一緒に苦労してくれ
which is
たフロム
pretty
ソフトの
much
人、そして素晴らしい
second
サポート
best
してく
game
れ
of
た
the
アクティ
year
ビジョンの
award.
皆さんと
Because like,
共
what
に
the
ですね、
hell is even
喜びを分かち合い
best
たい
game
と思いま
direction?
す。
What the
So
hell
I'd
is
like
that?
to share the joy of receiving this award with the staff at From Software, who pulled out all the stops to make it happen, as well as the team at Activision for their ongoing support throughout.
Yeah. But here, okay, so there's. This is what's really funny about Sekiro
最後に
winning
プレイしてくれ
is
た多くのユーザーさんに本当に大きな感謝を伝えたいです。
it's
皆さんのお
literally
かげ
the
で
same as Dark
我々ゲーム
Souls,
作れてます。
except you take
ま
out
た
a lot of
面白いゲーム
elements
作
of
るつ
what
もりな
makes
ので
Dark Souls Dark
ぜひ期待してくだ
Souls.
さい。
You make it just a straight up action
And
game.
finally, I'd like to give out a
And you
huge
make it,
thank
like,
you to our
brutally
players.
punishing, you know? So,
we
like,
couldn't have done it without you, and it was
I don't know,
a
it's
huge honor
just
to make.
what did they do
we will
differently?
continue
I
to try and
don't
make
know.
the best games we possibly
So,
can.
That's why I don't agree with it personally, but I'm not like mad either.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I just wasn't expecting it. Like, you know. Yeah.
Congratulations from Software, Miyazaki-san, Game of the Year for Sekiro. All right, guys. Well, that's going to do it for the Game Awards 2019. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you again next December to keep celebrating games. Have a great night. Thank you very much. Good night,
I'm legitimately
everybody.
surprised. But I will give credit where due to the people involved that they made a gutsy decision there. You know, they really did. So, interesting. It really is an interesting choice. You know, but not one that I agree with personally. But hey, you know what? I am kind of glad that From Software got some recognition like this too, even if it's not the game that I think they should have got it with, if that makes sense. So, but yeah, thank you very much for tuning in, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little stream thing. Yeah, it did seem like it ended a little fast. It almost seemed like they maybe ran over time a bit, so they had to kind of rush it a bit. That's what it seemed like. I don't know, maybe next year get rid of all the esports shit and that'll cut like 20 minutes off the show right there. But anyways, yeah, you guys have a good one. Down Phoenix out.